What's going on, Nick?
What's up, bro?
Do you use intra-workout?
Always.
Intra-R3?
Every time.
I got to have it cold. You got to have it cold?
Extra cold.
So the guys at Ice Shaker knew I liked it cold and knew that I liked ice in my drink while I was during my workout. And they fucking sent me this. Did you get one? Because they knew you liked it too. You got one too.
I got one.
Look how fucking big this thing is. It's like the size of my head. And it's got a handle on it. And you can take the top off so you can put ice in it and stuff. And you don't need a funnel. It's got a massive opening.
Never need a funnel with this thing.
Never need a funnel. It's perfect.
Never.
Keep everything cold for like that hour and a half that you're training.
Ice cold.
Let me show you.
Let's see it.
So this is the Ice Shaker website. If you go here, use code RBP at checkout, you get 20% off. This is the jug. Look at, you get the 1 gallon jug and the half gallon jug. I think you got the half gallon. I think I got the full. No, you got the 1 gallon.
This is a full.
Let me see it again.
This is the gallon. Yeah, look at
That's
this
a gallon. I got the gallon too. Look at this fucking thing.
This thing is huge.
Crazy shit, man. All right, listen. Are you gonna? So you got one. So tell your buddies that you can use code RBP at Ice Shaker and get 20% off their order.
20% off, baby. Yeah.
Are you gonna tell them?
I'm gonna tell them every single one.
Okay. Mr. Cisternino, why do you keep shaving?
Cisternino.
Cisternino. Why do you keep shaving your beard?
Dude, I looked at it today and I was like sickly looking. It was all scraggly. I was like, I got to get rid of this.
Your
Why
girlfriend
are you wearing a hat in the summer?
Your girlfriend doesn't like the beard, does she?
Karate Kid's on.
Karate Kid's on.
I'm going to say that the girlfriend doesn't like the beard. That's why it's disappeared all of a sudden.
What girlfriend? What beard?
Just saying. I'm just saying. It's
Why do you have a winter hat on in the summer?
I have the flu, buddy. You would know if you cared.
Oh, you have the flu?
Oh, you would pay attention.
But it seems to have gone away because I saw on Telegram in our circles that you were coughing really badly a couple days ago.
No, and then you know what's funny? I think today the Mucinex kicked in because I was on the phone with
That's good shit.
client, and I had like a coughing fit for like 30 minutes and couldn't stop. And I was like, that stuff's got to be breaking up my chest because I couldn't catch my breath.
I have a stuffy nose.
I came to Florida for Blackstone. Cody didn't feel good. He took some Tylenol, felt a little better, told me he popped a fever. I was like, well, you're already down here, so there's nothing I could do now.
Yeah.
So then I got home Friday night, felt like lightheaded as shit. Saturday morning, ran around all day for my buddy's show. Saturday night, had a fever. Sunday, I woke up. I was like, eh. Monday, woke up feeling even worse. And then Tuesday morning, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to the doctor. I've had it.
You ever notice?
You
ever notice when you travel? I always get sick when I travel.
I can't remember the last time I've had the flu.
You don't really have the flu though. You just have a cold.
No, dude, Friday night, I wasn't bad. Saturday.
You don't really have the flu.
Well, I mean, look at him. He's fine. He's fine. Look at him.
You know, the problem between me and him is that I can function when I'm sick. Fouad would be like, babe, can you make soup? Can you make me soup?
Are you still training?
You sound totally fine.
That's how you know I'm sick. I'm not.
No, that's just he's old and retired. He's not sick.
I'll go squat 500 right now.
I dare you. You can't squat 500 anymore.
Who's the fourth? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
How long is this set up? I got to get my headphones out. Yeah.
Let's see if
he's good now. He's a professional now.
Yeah, with his fucking weird little headphone. Doesn't it look like he's in an app? He looks like so perfectly crystal clear in the background. It's almost like
he's getting ready to play Call of Duty.
He still hasn't found it. Can you hear us?
He's picking his outfit.
Hey guys.
Yeah, he's picking his ammo.
Picking his cart.
Pardon?
Paul, guy says he has a flu, but he looks totally fine. He's full of shit. Oh, look, now he coughs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh.
Likely have a cough when he said flu.
And who coughs when he has a flu anyway? He's got a cold.
Did you check him for monkeypox?
Check your hands. Nothing.
Yeah.
He's good.
Isn't Is it the genitalia where it starts?
I got a present of yours, guy.
What are you doing, dude?
One of your,
I want, listen,
one of your fans gave me. a
listen,
present.
listen. I am not speaking on this topic. So you can choke on your fucking skank doodle mug because you can have this conversation with them three.
Delicious
Keep me
coffee.
out of it.
Did you read the note, Fouad?
I didn't read the note.
Should we
Read the note.
I feel
read the note.
I feel like I shouldn't read the note.
You should read the note.
Wait,
So-
you know about it, Nick?
No, I didn't
I
tell
don't know
Nick.
shit. I just
just
want to
played
know.
along.
Read the note.
What a
So-
good employee.
I got a gift for Paul. I got a gift for Guy from a friend.
Who's this friend?
I don't know, just one of his friends came up and said, "Can you give this to Guy, please? Because you're going to see him in New Jersey."
Oh, okay.
And I said, okay, cool. And then I just couldn't. I had to open it. Right, it's sitting in my hotel room.
So wait,
And then-
did you open it or your story that
No,
today was a
no.
lie?
I'm telling you the
Wait,
truth right now.
Is
I'm
this
just
the
dying.
truth?
I'm telling you the truth. So I'm dying to open it. Right, I'm like, I gotta know what this random person has bought Guy. So I'm walking by it in my hotel room for 3 days straight, going, "Fuck, should I open it? Should I not open it? It's Guy's. I should not open it." So I don't open it.
Nick, can I just hold on? Can I just tell you that if I actually told you guys a story and Fouad agreed, nobody would have believed me.
You're
So
right.
I'm glad it happened the way it did.
But
Right. Tell the story. Tell the
But I'm
story.
going to tell you something that you're not going to believe right now. So I take the box and I put it in my suitcase and I go home. I drive home. I get
Wait,
home.
so you didn't open it?
I didn't open it.
No, but
So
he got
I
home and the tape said, get away
But
from
I
me.
get home. But I get home and I throw my suitcase in the walk-in and Samson's here. We're busy. The next day I go to unpack all my stuff. So I open my suitcase.
And the sun was hitting the present just
Listen,
right.
shut
Right.
up for a second, guys.
It dried out the glue.
I look at the present and the tape is flopped off. So I'm like, okay.
Isn't that?
I'm like, now it's kind of open already. Like the tape is gone. So
Just
I'm like,
finish it.
so I pick it up and I open it and I'm like, I cannot believe this is the gift. It's phenomenal. It's an amazing gift from somebody you barely know.
Is it a carved dick?
It has a little, no, it's actually a gift like you would want.
Oh,
And it has a little note attached and it just says Guy's name. And I'm like, I gotta read the fucking note.
Did you?
I can't read the note. It's still folded up. And it's in a paper clip and it's just sitting there. And I'm like, it's just staring at me.
Oh,
every
wait,
day.
Paul, this note's not even wrapped up and you think I don't believe you.
I swear to God
I
on
know,
our
I
friendship,
know.
I've not read it.
Oh, our friendship?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, fine. I swear on my mother, I have not opened.
Don't do that, you asshole.
I have to make you believe me.
I would have believed
I
you
have
without
not
that
opened-
fucking comment.
Out of respect, I have not opened the note. But
You
I
saw the
promise
gift.
you, every day it's sitting on my walk-in closet counter, and I'm like, I gotta fucking know what's in the note. I'm just like, I gotta open it, but I haven't. Out of respect.
Should we do like a live unboxing?
No, that wouldn't be respectful to the person that bought it for you. But I will bring it to New Jersey for you. And I haven't
I'll let you-
told Guy what it is yet. I can't tell you. It's a secret. Sorry, Nick. I know you're disappointed. But I would be rude
This
to
was
the
a
person-
waste of a fucking.
You can hold on. You can text Nick.
Okay, I'll tell
Yeah.
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 Shoot me a text right now.
Text me what the note says too, Fouad.
I haven't read it. I haven't read it.
Oh God.
Sorry, no, that's
Yeah,
not
that's a
right.
crazy story, guy.
That's right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's the second one. It's the second one. I said the first one wrong. Yeah, it doesn't even they're like just kind of friends, I guess. Nobody's fucking doing
Wow.
nobody's doing that for me.
Right? Fuck, man.
That's a
I know,
Wait,
right?
I never.
It's like-
And just Nick, just FYI, never met the person.
I'm kind of jealous.
Right? Never met the person. Got that. I mean,
Fuck, man.
yeah. Anyway, it was I'm not. I might read the note before I see you though. It's killing me.
Can you FaceTime
If
me?
you read the note, you gotta send me a picture.
Wait, after the, can you, how about this? Can you show me the note after on Zoom and let me read it? And then I'll decide if you guys can read it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hold it up to the camera,
I'll read it.
and then you can let us know if we can look at it.
Yeah.
But then you have to trust Paul and Nick not to look at the
It's
camera.
easy because you got to cover your thumbs. You can't really see if you move. Yeah, you can't. I can tell. Yeah, you got to cover your phone on the camera.
Anyway, what the fuck is going on? So what show did we have last week? California, right?
Yeah, I think Ian
Yeah.
lost that.
We didn't bet on that one. Ian, who did Ian pick for that show?
Yeah, doesn't he have to like shave his head? He picked Antonio to win.
No, he picked Tonio to win Indy.
No, it was this one. Antonio didn't do Indy.
No, it was this one.
No
What are you
shit.
looking
I just said
for?
that.
So the way you said it. No. Guys eating fast food now. I'm
Worst
impressed.
decision of my life.
I'm impressed.
What'd you eat?
Dude, last night I
You
had
gotta get
Before you
Chick-fil-A.
tell us, Guy, can I just say something? All the guys on Telegram make me feel normal. All the guys on this podcast make me feel abnormal.
why?
Because all the guys on Telegram, like Lee Priest, Frank, like all the guys on Telegram are all slobs like I am. They love
Evan's
fast
not,
food.
Evan's not a slob.
No, but Frank
Chris
is.
Tuttle's not a slob.
Frank is. Lee Priest is. They all love
Why?
it
Because
good.
they're always on their couch doing nothing.
Yeah, and they love fast food like me. So I'm like, oh, finally, my people.
Fat old degenerates.
Fat, muscular men that can really eat and train. Not
Huh.
like you guys. You guys are all fucking, oh, I gotta watch my diet. Don't eat anything bad.
I eat fast food, Fouad.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Paul.
Thank you. Hey, what did you do yesterday?
Guy has one sandwich, he taps out.
Just
Guys.
saying another.
Guy's not married yet.
Guy went to Wendy's, got 3 sandwiches, had one, tapped out.
Really?
Yeah.
Guy's
Well,
not married
hold on.
yet, though. He's got to keep his figure.
I
That's
went to-
disappointing.
You what?
I went
Matt?
to McDonald's in the fucking rain because as soon as I started driving, 2 minutes down the road, fucking clouds opened up and it was pouring. Get to
Yeah.
McDonald's, McDonald's is closed.
Why?
Really? They're never closed.
Closed. So I drove 15 minutes out of the way to go to the nearest fast food, which was Wendy's. But on the way to Wendy's, I actually passed the McDonald's right next to Wendy's. But I skipped it because I was so pissed off that the first one I went to was closed. I said, I ain't giving them my business.
So you went to
Well, you
Wendy's.
showed them.
I showed them,
Yeah.
got their food and didn't eat it.
Yeah. They won't fuck with you again.
No. Wendy's
Cap-
really let me down last night.
But wait a minute. The best
I like
part
Wendy's
is
better than McDonald's.
the best
Here
part
we
is
go. He's going to call me disgusting because of today.
well, just I don't know, not disgusting. I mean, I'm proud of you for following through, but
I just didn't want to go out in the rain again.
he left 2 sandwiches in the fridge and then ate them the next day.
Really?
I'm like, how
Put
gross
them in the
is-
air fryer.
How gross is
Oh,
Wendy's?
you warmed them up in the air fryer?
Yeah, air fryer.
Still, it's like the soggy bun and soggy.
It's probably still good though. It's probably still good.
What do you think they
In the
do
air fryer.
over there? You think they fucking
It's fresh.
don't ever double heat burgers?
No, it's fresh.
They
Bro,
make
you
it right
high.
there, don't they?
They make everything fresh.
Yeah,
You
they
know
make them
why?
right there too. They
'Cause
process.
I always change my order, so they have to make it fresh.
Yeah.
I do. Like I do. I add
Sweet.
pickles or add extra max, not max or max sauce. So they have to do the whole thing all over again.
Do you
Just to see
call
if
it?
you
You call it Mackers?
No, I call it McDonald's.
Backers.
Yeah, that's like a British and like Australian thing. They call it.
Oh,
Mac-
they do. You know what I noticed?
They
That
call it-
I wonder if you guys called it that too. Like Lee says it
Mackers.
all the time.
no, it's like Mickey
Macca's,
D's. Mickey-
Macca's.
if I do a short form, it's the Mickey
Mickey
D's.
D's.
They call it McDonald's Mackers?
Yeah,
No, they call them Maccas.
yeah.
Macca's.
Maccas? You know Maccas?
Well, they're saying Mackers, but it's the way they say it because their accent
Oh, really?
doesn't seem right, eh, Nick?
Hey, Nick.
The hair is growing back pretty good.
Yeah, bro.
That's good.
I like when the whole thing is spiky though, not just the front.
Well, I got a haircut today, so the guy just coming. Yeah.
It's amazing with all that gear and all that hair.
I'm jealous. Met your girlfriend, Nick.
Oh.
So the Cali Pro. So the Cali Pro. We'll move on from there. So the Cali Pro, Nick had Shabon.
You know what? Wait, time out. You know what? No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
He's gonna have to edit all this out. I
No,
can't.
Yeah,
not anything.
sorry.
Don't say anything. Just stop.
Okay. Hey, you guys get a bad internet connection or is it just me?
It's just your
It's
headphones.
just you.
You think I should, you guys keep freezing on me. I can hear you guys fine, but your frames keep freezing.
It's your connection.
Maybe.
Is it? Should I log out and log back in?
Don't.
I don't think that's going to do anything.
No?
No.
I just gave you the clue.
It's fine. You'll be fine as long as you can hear us.
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
We can hear you fine.
See, that was a little blurred.
Oh,
So,
can you hear me now?
yeah, now you're good. Now you're good.
Okay, we're good. Listen, so the Cali Pro.
Yep.
Cali Pro.
Nick, you had Shaban. Presti didn't compete.
Was I on this or no?
No, it was.
I thought Presti did do it.
No, Presti didn't do the.
No, I don't think so.
No. Griffin, wait a minute. Is this a different list? What was the Cali Pro?
I don't know.
What are you texting, you asshole? I want to see your text. Show me your phone. Don't delete it first, you cunt.
I'm not. I'm pulling it up.
Oh my
can't see
God.
that.
What the
What
fuck
is
are
that?
you doing? It's a guy shooting his load. How do you make that so fast?
Because I've got quick thumbs.
No, seriously, did you just make that? Or is it something you download?
No, I have it saved in my notes. So I just copy and paste it.
Oh my God.
I like
So you can save it. Just save it, put it in your notes, Nick.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I'm saving it too.
All right.
I hit everybody with it. It's called I call him Mr. Tippy Toes because he's on his tippy toes.
All right. Fuck. Am I logged out of this?
I thought Presti did do it. He just didn't do so hot.
Really? He did good in New York and then not so good?
Yeah.
No, Presti didn't.
He wasn't.
I didn't think he did it.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, man.
Not sure.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's see if this.
Did you watch it?
You guys have a problem like forgetting your passwords?
What are you putting in the launch codes to the fucking like to Warhead? Like, what are you doing,
I
bro?
can't-
Did you watch it?
It's a pretty sophisticated password.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I can
The
never-
presidential
It's like 30
the
digits.
presidential launch
I
code.
can't remember. My password. Wait a minute.
Mine's like 4 letters.
God, what is this?
How long is the pin to your debit card?
6-digit login code generated. What?
Oh,
You don't know
God.
your
Oh,
password?
code generator. I dealt with this today and it took me an hour.
Fouad, you forget your
Is this for
password?
Facebook?
Wait. I got it. Enter the code. Okay, wait.
Your password for what?
Just please, just fucking.
Your Instagram?
Yeah.
Guy, how'd you get sick?
Cody Montgomery, you fucking prick.
He got you sick?
I love him though.
Did you get
That's
tested?
Yeah.
Did you get
And
tested for COVID?
Yeah. And I waited an hour and 20 minutes and the motherfuckers called me, told me you don't have COVID, but you got the flu and the doctor won't see me.
Really?
Yeah.
So did they give you nothing? No antibiotics, no nothing?
Give me Tamiflu and prednisone.
Oh, that Tamiflu is supposed to work good, doesn't it?
I don't fucking know.
What's prednisone for?
Because I have a history of bronchitis and pneumonia. And my chest, and that's why I'm
Oh.
like, I go, you're not going to see me.
Your
when
chest hurts?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
It's just like, you know, when you take a deep breath and it's like,
Yeah.
It's like
You have to take
Yeah.
you take an inhaler?
albuterol.
Oh, yeah.
So I go,
That
I'm
helps.
like, so you guys don't want to see me knowing that I have a history of bronchitis and pneumonia? I go, I just want a verbal yes before I leave. So God forbid something happens, you know that me and you had this conversation. And he's like, well, we have immunocompromised people in our office. And I go, so you guys hire immunocompromised people and then you turn away the sick? I go, makes a lot of fucking sense. So stupid.
So you didn't get in.
Wow.
No,
Really?
nope.
So they just sent you a couple of prescriptions?
So you're just taking over the counter shit or
No, they called me in prescriptions.
oh
Mm.
Can we move on now?
What would you want to see him for?
I want him to check my chest.
What's wrong with
I've
your
got
chest?
pneumonia.
Want an x-ray?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Paul, are we good?
I had pneumonia, Fouad,
Paul,
2
how's the
years
weather?
ago.
Do you want to know
How's it-
Paul, like the guy's entire fucking medical history? Like, can we
I-
just,
Paul, how's the
I'm-
weather?
It's nice out today. I was just in the pool before we got on.
Fouad.
You guys done? You done?
can we move on?
Can we move on now? Can
Are
we
you
move
in?
on?
Are you in?
Can we discuss the Cali Pro now?
All right. Charles Griffin wins. Mo Shaban second. Tonio third. Muzi fourth. And Peter Clancy fifth.
Peter.
I thought Mo looked great.
I did
I
too.
thought Mo
He
did
was
too.
rounding. He looked round and hard.
Let me see if I got
Yeah.
some here.
He's
Let's
doing
see.
Toronto this week too, eh?
Let's take a look at this. Share screen.
Well, he should win that one.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's really the vacuum that helped him the most. Like if you see that,
That's-
and I think he was a
Charles
lot
Charles
harder.
Griffin.
I think he was a lot harder from the back. Yeah, Charles Griffin's pulling this vacuum now, and it's really making his physique look different.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And I think from the back, he was. I think overall he was harder, but I think especially from the back. Like if you see the conditioning's better on Charles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles was peeled.
Paul, let me ask you something. You see how like aggressive he's being on stage?
Yeah.
As a judge, how much does that like? Does it make you look at him more? Do you care, or is it just subconscious that it might affect you?
No, I
I
think
think-
when it's close, subconsciously, it can definitely sway a little bit. You mean,
Well, like if-
are you saying if someone's more aggressive on stage, you're
Well,
saying?
no. I mean, like, watch, right? So they're posing, and you see Charles, like, as they start to turn, he's like, see the attitude? He's like, fuck you, that I got it, right? He's trying to hype everybody.
Yeah,
up. You
yeah.
can tell he's excited. Now, when a judge sees that, is it like, does it draw your eye to him at all, or is it just like for the fans?
I think, I think like, if it's that close, and there's like, you're going back and forth. I mean, I think
It might
as
make you take a second look.
everybody can be influenced a little bit, like maybe subconsciously,
Yeah.
Yeah, like it happened to you, Fouad, when you were competing back in Texas years ago. Remember
No, I don't. What happened?
when you were competing against Branch? It was pretty close between you guys.
Yeah, but it didn't help me. I still took second.
I think I lost you guys.
Are you there?
You guys keep freezing on me.
Well, log out, log
I
back in.
can't see you guys now.
Whoa.
Okay,
Log out, log
Okay.
back in.
okay. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
How does
Finally-
somebody? You should just you should give him like a TV timeout and let him sit there for 10 minutes. Just for being that
We
stupid. for not
finally got
having
to
normal
something
connection.
substantive that I wanted an answer to, and he freezes.
No, but his answer was, I think, unconscious or subconsciously, you could be swayed.
I think he's trying to be careful with his answer, right?
I know.
He doesn't
That's
want
why
he doesn't want a bunch of people on stage waving around their fucking arms. Like he doesn't want to say yes at influence.
I think in the pro division, having a little theatrics is okay.
All right. So, but you guys
Yeah,
see,
Charles is hard, boy.
see the difference there?
Yeah.
Charles is hard.
Yeah, like there's still you can see some fat in the middle of the glute here. You can see there's still some left to go to peel off the hamstrings. You see the difference in the
Oh, no.
hardness.
I just love Mo Shaban's physique.
No. I'm explaining to the people watching, not you, guy.
Oh.
But and also Charles' back is just better. See how thick it is all the way through the bottom, whereas Mo's kind of trails off here. It's
It's also because the way he's posing too, though, bro.
no, his back is his weakest body part.
Yeah.
Yeah, his legs are definitely his
Yeah,
best.
Charles has a really good back.
And Charles that's his best body part. So this is
Yeah.
like they're trading the shot completely. I wish we
And he
had,
also has bigger arms too.
I wish we had a little better camera angle, but yeah, I think it's the conditioning really kind
Yeah.
of like pulled him ahead for sure.
If Mo was harder, it might have been closer.
Yeah. But he's losing the back shots. I don't know about that. Like the other shots, I don't know. It'd be nice to see this like from the front on so we can see what the legs really look like. But see the difference in conditioning though? It's like it's
Oh, yeah.
And I
Mo's
think-
a thick boy, man.
and I think with Charles learning how to do that vacuum, it changes physique a lot. Paul, are you back now? Paul, you back? No? We might have to do this one without Paul.
Look at his face.
He's frozen. Oh no, he's blinking.
I could hear you, guy.
Why aren't you saying anything then? Can you hear me?
I didn't know. I didn't know if I was frozen or what.
Oh my God. Now you sound like shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me sit up.
No, not your nasal passage.
He said.
It's messing me up because you guys keep freezing on my computer.
All right. You know what?
Okay,
Paul, you want to hang out or you want to just come on a different day when you have better connection?
give me a couple minutes, Fouad. See if it figures itself out.
All right.
All right.
Take a look-
Bye.
Are you gonna cut me out?
No, he's staying on. He's going to stay on and see if it
Give me
figures
like,
itself out.
give me a couple minutes. See if it gets
Oh.
better. This
See
never
you
happened
later,
before.
Alligator.
Usually
Okay.
I got a good connection. It's never happened before.
Yeah, you're right. It hasn't. All right. So
No, I don't know what's going on.
let's see. Here's a lineup of all 5.
Yeah, Charles looks good, man.
Yeah.
That's Tonio Burton on the left.
He looked good too. He's got big legs.
Charles really doesn't hold that stomach in until he's posing. He kind of like lets it go.
Yeah. He's control that a little better.
Charles Griffin.
There we go.
Look at Mo's
see
legs,
the
eh?
difference when he fucking pulls that stomach in? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Is that Theo? Who is that?
That's me. That's Muzi, Glancier,
Oh,
and Tonio Burton on the left. And then you got Mo and Charles in the middle. There's the difference right there.
yeah.
Looks good.
He's-
Well, we had Nick, you had Shaban winning. You had Griffin in third. Presti didn't compete.
Way to go, Nick.
Oh shit, did I?
Ian had Tonio winning. Shaban second. Griffin third.
Damn.
Justin had Shaban and Griffin. I had Shaban, Presti, Griffin. So we all fucked that one. We all fucked the bet on that one. So this weekend we have Toronto. And it's like a very, very small line.
Small lineup.
Yeah.
You should jump in, take a check.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. This is
Just drop your
Toronto.
I'm
Slavoj, Dorian, Eslam, Andrea Muzi, Joseem.
gonna go with Shaban for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to go Shaban, Seaman, Muzi.
I might put Muzi over Seaman.
I think I'll go with Seaman. I think his conditioning will be
Yeah.
better.
I'm gonna go.
I think Haywood.
Shaban.
We should bet on this just because it's such a small lineup.
Oh, come on, bro.
I can't bet on it.
Why?
Oh.
Because you have 2 nipple piercings in a race?
That's one reason. Yeah.
Paul's not allowed to bet anymore. I told Paul. So
Oh,
listen, I said to Paul, he could get away without the piercing if he dyes his beard blonde.
it'd be for like 90 days.
Okay, fine. We'll do 60 days.
Paul, you're such a fucking poor sport. It's so sad. Don't you put kids learning that if they lose, they got to lose and take it like a champ.
I'll do it. Fuck.
Follow through with bets when they lose.
What do you think, guys? Should he just
Set an example?
We should just make him shave that thing.
I think blonde with some fucking black tips on the end.
No, we should just make him shave it. You have to go beard. You have to go beardless for 2 months.
Oh, I'll go beardless. No problem.
No, see, no, because he jumped on it like that. See, that's no problem. You
No,
can't.
I mean,
He
I
got
don't wanna
really
do that.
excited
I don't
about
wanna
that
do
Now we know what. Now we
I really-
know what doesn't matter to him. So now anything with the beard doesn't matter anymore.
No, I don't want to get rid of my beard.
Oh, here we
But
go.
if that saves my nipples, I'll do it.
How about
Yeah,
blonde?
you gotta,
How about blonde?
You gotta
How about
fucking
blonde
pierce
beard?
your nipple.
Blonde beard.
Yeah.
All blonde, or can
Hey,
I have
wait,
some?
let's talk. Hey, Fouad,
Yes.
did you see my response to you? We can bring this up because I agreed with you today.
About what?
I went.
Never agreed with me.
My doctor years ago told me that using baby wipes is
That's right.
is unhealthy, and they're called
Yeah.
baby wipes specifically because they're only supposed to be used for babies. Now, that being said, I have baby wipes in every fucking bathroom. So, regardless if I listened or not, my point was that what you said is correct because I've heard that from a doctor's mouth.
You know what I don't understand is how is it better? Like kind of what Evan said was, how is it
Because
better?
I think there's certain things on kids' skin that like
No.
they-
You didn't let me finish. How is it
Oh.
better to leave shit on your ass?
wait, what? I
Well,
didn't say that. I didn't say
No,
that.
but the whole reason. So, like Evan was saying,
Just so you guys know, if you haven't downloaded Telegram and joined the Centopani Circle, you guys are all however many thousands of you watch this that don't come on and subscribe. You're all idiots.
so Evan was saying that he dry wipes first and then wet wipes. And me and Paul were saying that the wet wipe takes away all the bacteria and you need some good bacteria or else you get infection or some other shit like that, right? That's what that's what Google said.
Yep.
So then Evan was like, okay, so I'm supposed to leave some shit on my ass then is what you're saying. So
No.
it kind of makes sense. Like, how much shit are you supposed to leave on your ass? Like a little bit? A lot? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Is that why dogs don't wipe?
You know what though, Fouad? To clarify the wipe thing, I think it was mostly scented wipes you're not supposed to
No,
use.
I put up
No,
the Google, I put up a
no.
Google post. I searched it and put up a Google post on it. It white
Really?
takes away-
Scented ones are worse because they have perfume in them.
Oh, okay. But what's the thing about it, Fouad?
it takes away.
I remember there was an
bacteria.
article I came across.
You're not supposed to flush them if you have a septic
I know
tank.
that. I found that out the hard
Bad
way. My
news.
wife flushes them. Got a fucking backed up basement once.
The skin
Yeah.
around the anus is okay. Here, I'll share with you guys.
Skin around the anus. Oh, let me just share the screen.
Skin around the anus is very delicate and should be not be scrubbed or rubbed, but gently cleaned with warm water. Wet wipes should also be avoided. Colon and rectal surgery expert Professor Alex Kai says, skip the baby wipes too. They clog toilets and can cause allergic reactions to delicate skin in that area.
Yep.
So
It has to do with the bacteria, right?
it has to do with bacteria anyway. But Evan's right. How does that work then? How much shit are you supposed to leave on your butt then?
Well, you don't leave.
So hold
you don't
on.
leave
So
any
I
shit.
walked. So the
Well,
day.
the whole point of the wipes is to get all the shit off your ass.
Yes.
So, but
Get all
then,
the- you can't get all
then
the
they
shit
say
out with
don't
the
use
toilet
don't.
paper?
Then they say don't use the wipes.
But they say use warm water, which brings me to my next thing.
What?
The day this ridiculous conversation is going on, and I have to listen to this, is I go to my buddy's house, the same guy that fucking picked me up to drop my truck off. I was with him, and he actually took me to the doctor because I didn't have my car because he picked me up. And I walked in his bathroom and I go,
You're talking about this thing, guy.
"What's that you have on your fucking toilet?"
Oh, yeah.
And he had a tushy. And I go,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is a tushy?" And it's like a fucking little, and he goes, "Dude, it'll change your life." I go, "Get the fuck out of here." He goes, "I swear to God."
It's this thing. It's like a little dial, and it hooks up to the back of your toilet.
Go to the one I saw on
Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah. And he
Yeah.
goes, "Bro," he goes, "I turned it on." He goes, "It cleans my butt." He goes, "I take a fucking toilet paper." He goes, "Dry my butt." He goes, "There's not a poop particle there." And I flush the toilet. I go, "Are you fucking serious?"
But I have to ask a question about that, and I hate
Yeah.
that this podcast always.
What happens if you have like bad diarrhea and you shit on that thing?
Wait a second. I want to ask something. So,
You don't shit on it.
No, what happens if you have like violent diarrhea
yeah, but
and
you
then
don't.
like poop on the little hose?
No, you don't though, because okay, listen, guy. This little hose right here retracts back into here.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. So then when you
Yeah.
turn it on, the thing comes out and shoots water at your butt.
So it's
It
like
doesn't just-
it's
it
like an
doesn't
upside
just-
down commando comes
Yeah.
out. Hop,
It
hop, hop,
doesn't-
hop, 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 hop.
But this is what I'm asking. So what if you have a violent shit and it's
The hose isn't.
but what if it just sprays and it just sprays the shit all over the place?
Well, your butt's there.
I know, but it's gonna splash off your butt. So like, then what?
It goes into the toilet bowl, bro.
Not all of it.
Oh, is this like the flush 6 feet thing?
No,
What's
I'm just
that?
wondering. Like,
When Fouad's, I remember everything Fouad says. He says that when you flush, he moves his toiletries to the other side of the sink because when you flush, the poop particles can go 6 feet from point of flush to
Yeah, we remember we looked up.
yeah, they
It's a-
float. They
which is
float.
why I
called a
think no,
toilet plume.
which is why he said he brushes in the shower.
My toilet- my
He's full of
toothbrush-
shit too.
I remember it
That's
all,
the other
bro.
thing. This fucking guy. Oh my god, this telegram.
It's called a toilet plume, by the way.
Listen to this guy. This guy.
Me?
Yes, guy. This guy.
Oh, you're right there. This is perfect. Where's Paul?
This
Paul's
this,
right here.
this guy down here.
I'm over here.
This guy.
I'm above you. I'm right above you, guy.
So listen. So his dentist tells him to get an electric toothbrush.
Me.
Yes, you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he gets an electric toothbrush, and then he's
Yeah.
demonstrating how to use it. So he's doing.
Oh
he's
man.
still going like this. I'm like, it's not. It's fucking moving already. You fucking retard. You just hold it on your fucking teeth and go like this. It's not like he's
I
still
hate it.
brushing his teeth.
I do the same thing.
I hate it.
Why do you do the same thing? The fucking brush.
just
is
have
already
it.
moving.
I hate
I
it.
know. I
But
catch myself doing it.
You have an electric one too?
Yeah, those
I
are great.
do.
I do
you
too.
do, Nick?
I do. Yeah, I love those.
So everybody here has
Yeah.
a vibrating toothbrush.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't brush my
I
teeth with that.
fucking
I
hate
just
it,
move
bro.
it around my mouth.
I
You like it,
like
guy?
it. It's like,
Yeah.
you know?
So that's what you do. You just move it like this.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
move it around. You move it around your teeth.
Yeah, you don't do it like you're brushing your teeth.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like get to the back and then I get that like.
Yeah, but you can
What?
put it all the way in the back and just let it.
Yeah, you go like this.
Oh, you gag?
Oh, I can't because I open my mouth and it fucking shit goes everywhere.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
really?
That's
No.
why you do it in the shower.
Where do you?
You can.
Where do I what? Where do I spit in the fucking the
No,
ground?
where do you put your toothbrush? It's got to charge.
Yeah, I put it. Well, I take it out and charge it once in a while, and I leave it in there most times. I use it like 10 times before it needs to charge.
Really?
Yeah, I protect it from the toilet plume.
If you close the lid, though.
I wonder how educated people really get and like how much they actually take in from this. Do you think
But-
people apply
They learn a
any of
lot
these
about
life
poop.
hacks? Do people apply these life hacks?
You think people start toilet plume?
They learn a lot about poop.
Look here. Look. See? Toilet plumes. It just goes everywhere.
The question marks.
Look. That's what happens. Plumes.
I don't see it.
It's right
Oh,
here.
there we go.
Is that poop particles?
Yeah, see how far it goes in the air?
You want to know what I always do when I'm in the fucking airplane?
That's all poop in there?
Shut the fucking door before you flush that. bitch.
Particles. You shut the door.
It's the
What?
particle.
I shut the fucking toilet bowl in the air because you know in the airplane the thing
Yeah. Why
Oh,
do you
yeah.
shut- Why do you
shut the
shut
top
it?
first.
Well, there's got to be no plume there because it just sucks it in.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like in order for that plume to come that far down, there's got to be a little.
Oh, you think it's going out first?
Yeah, I think there's a little.
Some momentum.
Yeah, there's got to be a little fucking outburst of air that
Why do
comes.
we always
out
end up
for that.
talking about shit? How does that happen?
That's all right. I went on TikTok for 30 seconds today, and then you know what I see?
Huh.
If I got a fart, I'll fart. She's gonna eventually hear me fart.
Oh, you watching my?
If I don't fart, if I
Nick?
don't fart during the day, there's a good chance I'm gonna fart at night.
So,
I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
fart.
I go to all my friends talk about their asshole in the same week.
1 second.
If I talked about a fart, it would get 2 likes, and I would get comments, "Do it to the side," and nobody cares.
Where was
Nick
it?
talks
on-
about fart, and he's like, you're such a fucking great guy to be open, Nick."
What is this, Nick? Nick Walker versus Ronnie Coleman.
no, don't do that.
Oh my God, that's not possible.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Nick, you blow him away.
That's okay. Turn that off.
I think it's funny when I hear people say like this guy or that guy's better than Ronnie Coleman or whatever. I'm like, I think this generation just doesn't really know.
They didn't
Yeah.
they probably
Yeah.
never saw him in person.
Don't really understand the dimensions
Yeah.
that he was.
He's
one of.
massive.
Yeah, it's not like even close.
It's not even clear. It's not even.
It's hard to show in photos, though, right? Because when you show, like, you see some of these Instagram pages that put side by sides. You
Remember,
don't
he
get,
looked his biggest in those suits.
it's not that. Yeah, I know, but you don't get the true depth of somebody looking at it in 2D.
For sure.
You have to see it in 3D to actually understand how fucking big this person is.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nick, how are you, man? What's going on? When do you start your fucking prep for the Olympia? Another month? 2 months.
We'll start mid July.
Mid-July. We have
It'll be like 22 weeks out.
we have the Aries nutrition thing coming up 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Listen, if you guys, I'll show you guys this too. If you don't have your tickets yet, go to
Get your tickets.
Aries Nutrition NJ, New Jersey.com and go to the menu section, go RBP meetup, and you can buy your tickets there. It's Sunday, June 19th is the live podcast, and June 18th is the hostile meetup.
Guy, are you gonna come to the meetup?
Probably.
But you have to wear a hostile shirt. You can't wear a Blackstone shirt.
I wear a Guy Cisternino shirt. Douche.
Yeah, this is a hostile event.
Can he wear an Uncle June shirt?
No,
Can
definitely
wear a
not.
fucking what?
Nobody was buying those at the show on Saturday.
That's
Nobody.
a lie, Fouad. I've seen a couple people buy them.
I actually paid somebody to take one.
No, I know you gave a couple for free.
I gave
But-
somebody $10 just to take it. Off the table.
That was the best sellers for a while.
I would have bought one.
How are you guys when you have guests in your house? I haven't gotten anything done because I've been taking care of Samson for 4 days.
I don't get. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that'd be the same.
What are you looking at, guy? Somebody texting your girlfriend texting you?
No, my buddy who's doing a show is texting me. I'm just texting him on the Ton podcast.
Tell him I'm busy.
I just said him on the podcast.
Next time, just turn your phone over.
Yo, who you talking to, bro?
What are we gonna? Did you figure out what we're doing for the TRT Olympics yet?
We can do whatever, bro. We can figure it out when you're here. We got.
Did you say TRT Olympics?
Yeah, me and Guy are gonna fucking go at it. There's 8 events.
If we do one lap around the house, I think you're gonna be gassed.
I'm a fucking marathon
Wasn't running.
now.
Yeah.
This guy went and bought fucking the same running shoes I have, just so he could fucking.
Wait, they are?
They're exactly the same.
No fucking way.
You know
Well,
you bought them. You know.
Wait, on my nieces and nephews, I swear to God, I didn't know you had that brand.
Well, they're the exact same ones.
No,
Except
the
that-
color?
except yours are black, mine are gray, but they're the exact same shoe.
Are you kidding me?
No,
He's like the color.
Is Guy running now too?
guys running
Fouad,
out.
I-
Everybody are running now.
I have my friend.
I don't run.
I gave him my phone and I go, find me a good pair of Brooks.
Let me
Pulled
see.
them up and I found the color and bought them.
Let
Let
me
me
see.
see him.
I bought them and then got the flu.
Are you running outdoors, Guy, or indoors?
No, let's see the top. Yeah, those are the Brooks Ghost.
So what are they
say
called?
They say Ghost on the tongue, don't they? On the tongue.
Oh yeah.
They're running shoes.
They're like real running shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are nice.
So me and Guy are going to have a marathon. We're going to do a head-to-head in the football field where I'm going to crush him. I'm
Like
not.
that
I'm going
picture
to let
of it?
him. I'm going to let him wear a helmet. I'm not going to wear a helmet.
I don't need a helmet.
And then we're going to do some archery. We're going to see who can
Ooh.
shoot better.
Ooh.
yeah.
And then, but not like that. Not like the shitty bow and we're going to do like a real bow and arrow. Like not like the fucking, not like the gun. We're going to do like a real bow and arrow, like old school.
Like a stick and a string.
It's called the recurve. It's called the recurve.
Yeah, that thing.
Reeker.
Yeah. Probably, I can't even say it. He's used one like a million times. We're gonna do that, and then there's a wrestling match.
And there's a hatchet. There's a chopping wood contest.
We're gonna have a wrestling match. We're gonna create like a circle,
I
and
want to be referee.
Yeah.
every time you're out of the circle, you lose a point. And it's
So it's called
Also, it's like sumo.
it's like
it's like sumo.
wrestling.
best of 10. Best
You
of
guys
10.
got to wear those outfits. You guys
Yeah,
got to
we're
wear the
gonna wear
outfits
diapers.
too, though. Yeah.
I'm referee. I'm referee.
Okay, you're a referee, and then but your whole body has to be pushed out of the circle, not like one foot.
Oh, he doesn't even he can't take just the fact that he knows I'm gonna fucking push.
I'm just gonna pick you up and throw you out of the circle.
Bro, I'm telling you.
So.
Paul,
Is-
you better pick your bet carefully, bro.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm
to
not betting.
finish, and then to finish the
I'm
race,
not bad.
Is there a
the
BJJ?
last event, yeah, we're gonna do some BJJ as well. And then the
Nice.
last event of the Olympics is gonna be a marathon run. Oh, there's gonna be a 100-meter too.
How about a running long jump?
Oh, we don't have a long jump.
Why don't we do a pole vault too?
Oh, you
Paul?
need is a sand. All you need is a sand pit.
No, we're gonna do a 100-meter and a marathon run. And we're gonna see.
That's-
who-
26
On
miles.
one day, you got to do all this in
We're gonna
one
do all
day.
that in one. It's gonna be the Olympics. Yeah,
Academic decathlon.
Friday morning we start,
Friday evening, you finish.
or Monday morning.
Saturday night.
So yeah.
Saturday night when we're hammered, we're gonna start.
Get him, guy.
Anyway, he sends me a couple of helmets. He's like, which one are you taking? I'm like, you can't wear a helmet, I'll kill you.
Get the full face mask.
If I have a helmet, he's gonna die for sure.
Nick, tell your boss you want him to stick around a little longer.
Guy, if I wear a helmet, I'm gonna drive it right through your chest.
Bro, you can't. First of all, you can't get low enough.
You
to
can't
get-
spear.
That's number one.
I can
You'd have to
spear.
dive and like be coming down to hit me in the chest.
I can spear. There's no, it's not like professional rules. I can do whatever I want.
If you
Oh,
tried to spear me, I would jump over you.
No, you can't do that.
I would look like Aladdin on his carpet. I would jump right on your back and just keep going, bro.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see in 2 weeks. We should raffle
weeks.
off. We should raffle off some
VIP
tickets.
tickets for people
Some
to
tickets
watch.
to the TRT Olympics.
Yeah.
So people can go from the hostile event to your house.
Right to my house.
To watch me
Do a
kill
live
you.
feed.
Yeah.
Do a live feed for it, Fouad.
When people get here, I got to go on in their fucking phones and in their GPSs and delete my address so they don't have it anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. I got Madison. I got Sups Madison next week with Justin and Ben. And then the week after, I've never traveled this much. I feel like Guy Cisternino. Every weekend I'm fucking gone now.
Fouad, my mom is very excited to meet you.
Yeah, tell her to make some asshole cookies or whatever they're called.
What?
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
What's
So
in
my mom. Hey, what day you guys
They're made
come
of
over? I'm
assholes.
gonna have my mom cook dinner.
them?
What are they made
Asshole
of?
cookies.
Are they asshole or asshole?
Asshole.
Asshole, yeah. What are they made
Yeah.
of?
So what is she like?
It's a regular cookie, but it has a Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nice touch. I like that. Um,
let's see.
It's a beautiful touch.
yeah, it's very nice.
Can we find them here anywhere? No,
Why is there a picture of me with an asshole cookie?
because I put your name in.
Oh,
All right. Well, fuck, I'm not waiting for that. What did you say? Your mom's gonna make us dinner?
Well, if you let me know what day you guys want to come, I'll make sure I have my mom's home cooking here. Chicken parm pasta.
I want your homemade pasta sauce.
I already have it frozen, ready to go.
That's what I
Pickles.
want. I want to test it out, see if it's shit or not.
This guy.
Do you use sugar?
About a third of a cup.
Okay. I'm gonna say because some guys don't use sugar in their pasta sauce. I'm like, it's gotta be shit.
No, you got to cut the acidity somehow. And I use 2 carrots to take the acidity out.
Really?
Oh no. Do you
You put
like,
2 whole carrots in the sauce, and it acts
Yeah.
like a sponge. When you're done boiling the sauce, you take the carrots
Take
out.
the
The
carrots
carrots
out.
falling like a sponge.
Oh, really?
Throw the carrots out.
he takes the carrots out.
yeah, you can't leave the carrots in there. You
Leave the
did.
carrots.
All right, let's see. All right, let's see the asshole cookies.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Is that a? Does she put blood on the butthole?
Oh
No, it's sprinkles, man.
Some hemorrhoids.
You not hear my dog? Like
no. What's he doing?
No.
snoring like a motherfucker.
1 sec. No, can't hear it.
You didn't hear that?
No.
No, bro.
Nick,
Yeah.
how much bigger are you gonna get before you start dieting?
Oh, season just about done.
Yeah, but you got 2 months left.
Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna do a little.
Month. You got a month left, month and a half.
We're gonna do a little recomp phase and then go into prep.
Are you gonna go off before you prep? You guys ever do that? Your face.
Go off. Go off. Go off.
No, you know, a TRT dose.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Bridge.
All right. Let's
Little-
do some,
little
let's do
maintenance.
some questions.
EOD.
Should we rate some physiques now?
I've done that a long time.
You're in the mood to make fun of motherfuckers.
Wow, there's a lot of rate my physiques.
You think they're gonna cry?
Would you rather be CEO of Ferrari or the most expensive yacht manufacturer in the world? I drove a Ferrari yesterday for the first time in my life.
I saw that. How was that?
It was a fucking dream come true. You know, I thought I'd be disappointed. Not disappointed at all. I thought it wasn't going to fit or it wasn't going to be fun to drive. I'm like, everything about it was every single thing I expected. I'm literally going to sell my house and buy a Ferrari. Just live in an apartment somewhere. It's the fucking coolest thing in the world. And check, Paul, remember the fucking house we went to? So this guy's house.
Yeah. Yeah, the helicopter.
He's got a helicopter pad in the front yard.
Can he let you drive his Ferrari?
This is what they do, what he does for a living. He owns a tour company
Oh,
where you can rent the cars and you go on tours with a bunch of other people, or you can just rent the car for the day and fuck off. So a friend of mine is partners with him, and he's like, why don't you come by and check out the cars? And I know Samson was in the cars, so I wanted to kind of do something cool for Samson before he left. So we drive there, we pull into the driveway, and it's like this massive mansion that you can rent out. You can rent out the back as like a pool and a barbecue area. We pull in the driveway, there's a fucking helicopter on a helicopter pad in the front yard.
Yeah.
And behind the helicopter, there's all these exotic cars, like a fucking Lambo, a Ferrari, a fucking McLaren, and there's
Rolls
people-
Royce.
and there's the Rolls Royce. There's people going out on a tour, and you basically what they do is they take them from like Hamilton to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is like, I don't know, 45 minutes away. So you just drive through all the back roads to Niagara Falls. They do like pictures and shit at Niagara Falls, have lunch, and they all drive back in different cars. I'm like, it's pretty cool for like $400. Like, that's not that bad. Like, it's
They videotape it too.
yeah, and they videotape it so you have like your like little memory for whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But Yeah, it was fucking awesome, man. So we show up and he's like, shows us all the cars and he's like, you guys can take that one. And surprisingly, me and Samson got in. We both fit. Like even like we weren't touching shoulders or anything. We were like totally comfortable.
Pretty big bucket seats, right?
Oh my! I was totally like I'm smaller than I used to be, but I was even at 250, 260. I was still totally comfortable.
Yeah,
So,
Samson was too.
Yeah, Samson. Well, Samson looked like he was. He said he was comfortable, but he looked like it was hugging him a little bit more. But he didn't give a fuck, man. He was just like
Yeah,
he was
happy.
like he was being more childish than I was in that fucking thing. He was
Yeah.
like a big kid in a fucking toy.
Did he drive?
What's that?
Did he drive?
Yeah, so I drove one way and then Samson drove the way back. And then unfortunately Paul didn't get a chance to drive because they had to go out on a tour. But we're gonna go back because me and Paul aren't far from there, so we can go back whenever we want. So I wanted to make sure Samson had a chance to go. But yeah, it was a good time. So I want to get Nick to get his passport so that when he comes here, we can all take a hostile tour and all go out in different cars and fuck around. But Nick's
Canadian passport, eh?
Nick's like, I'll get it one day. You're gonna have
Want
to.
it.
If you win the Olympia, you're gonna have to. I'm not even gonna have to make you. You're gonna have to just to go to.
I don't.
You're gonna have to
What do
visit.
I don't even know where to go to get one.
Passport office.
Oh
I don't know where
my
you go in
God.
Florida.
Passport office.
Yeah, but where is it? Where is that in Florida?
No, you go to the post.
I don't
You
know.
go to the post office and you get the fucking form, you knuckleheads.
Oh, is that how you do it in the US?
Yes.
We have actually like an actual passport.
Then you
office.
go to like a CVS, you get your 2 fucking passport photos,
Yeah.
and
You
then
send it
everything
away?
together.
Guy, I'm gonna leave it to you to help Nick
Here we
get
go.
his passport. Just gonna leave
Sure.
it.
Get an enhanced driver's license.
Better be in my Christmas
Yeah,
bonus.
Paul's a border agent. He said you can get in with an enhanced driver's license.
Yeah, you don't need a passport.
Yeah, you just
You can get an enhanced driver's license if you want, but you can't fly with those, I don't think.
Why did you just flex on us, Paul?
because he's
Oh,
like,
did you see that guy?
He's like I'm a
I
border
saw
agent.
you.
Did you see that guy?
Yeah,
I was
you
just,
should
I was just had a scratch.
I'm a scratch.
That wasn't flex, by the way.
Oh, here we go. Throwing that in verified that it was flexed. No.
So not to
Sure.
turn the discussion negative, but
But get ready because here it comes.
here it comes.
That's
I
all
won't
say-
negative.
You guys had a school shooting like last week.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we were talking about this.
Well, you had another school shooting, like, or not a school shooting. Sorry, it was a medical building.
Oh,
Had another
Oklahoma?
mass shooting like 2 days ago. Or what's
Yeah.
today?
Oh.
No, it was Wednesday night, I think.
It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. No, it was
before.
Wednesday.
Ooh,
Oh, today's Thursday. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Tulsa?
Tulsa had four people were murdered in a medical building.
oh, I
He
didn't,
was
hear,
going-
I didn't even hear about that.
He was
It's really
targeting
cool.
a surgeon or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I read about
surgeon
he
who
did
did
back
surgery.
surgery on him.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, what happened?
Imagine you had bad back surgery and you're like, I'm going to kill the surgeon.
Yeah, I know.
I got bad stem cells. I wanted to kill that guy.
You got bad stem cells?
Yeah, but you didn't do it.
No,
Where'd you get stem cells done?
the dude, it was when they took him out of my iliac crest. The guy fucking used like a mallet in the slot, bro.
What's your iliac crest?
Your hip.
Oh.
Where they take the bone marrow from to give you your stem cells.
Oh,
He made
okay.
my lower back so bad, bro.
Really?
My back went from bad to worse after I got stem cells. Yeah.
But you can't do stem cells in the US. Where'd you get it
Sorry.
done? Where'd you get it done?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
2 years,
So-
2018.
And you did it for your back?
Both shoulders, both elbows.
Okay,
both
so this is
knees,
why.
my lower back.
Okay, so
What
I'm
year
not-
did you get your shoulders done?
2018.
One sec. So this, I'm going to explain to you what my doctor explained to me, and I'm not a doctor. So if I say anything wrong, I apologize to anybody out there that knows everything about this. So my doctor told me in Western medicine, they can't do it because there's a process called scaffolding that they don't allow. So when you inject stem cells to fix an injury or something like that, they're supposed to build a scaffold around the injury so that when they inject the stem cells stay in that area. So they do that when you go to Germany or when you go to like South America, when they do stem cells, they do the scaffolding process. Apparently,
Because they work systematically and they go into your blood and they just scatter. That's why.
No, the scaffolding is supposed to keep the stem cells in the area that you're trying to fix.
I'm saying normally.
Yeah. They
They-
don't. You can't
yes.
keep them there without that. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how he explained it to me. So he goes, because I went there for stem cells. He's like, I can't do it here. So he's like, but he does stuff in Dubai now. So he's like, I can do it. in Dubai, but I can't do it in Canada or the US.
What did Samson get done?
Samson got
PRP.
PRP.
Oh, okay. When
PRP
they
is
spin
for
your own blood.
those people don't know. PRP is platelet rich plasma. So it's when they draw your own blood out, they spin it, they remove the red blood cells and leave the platelets. They leave the plasma, sorry, and they re-inject the plasma into your injury. So Samson had like a nagging shoulder for a little while. So they did an ultrasound. And this is why I tell people to get diagnosed, because everybody thinks a tear is something serious. And that means you can't do anything anymore. Samson said he's been training with a fucked up shoulder for like forever. And so they did an ultrasound and he found like a 0.7 centimeter tear. And then he's like, this is what's causing your pain. But it's so small that it's not going to stop you from training, but it's big enough that it's going to irritate the fuck
Nag
out.
you.
Yeah. So when I tell people, like, if you have an injury, go get fucking checked. The second problem with that is, though, your ultrasound is only as good as the tech that's doing the ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've had ultrasounds before in one place and they're like, oh, we don't see anything. And then I've gone to see Dr. Khan. I'm like, yeah, there's like a fucking tear right here. So you also got to take that into consideration, like the people that are doing the ultrasound. Anyway, so he did a PRP injection in his shoulder. And then he found that he had some calcification in his elbows, which had some really, really minor tears. So they did more PRP there. And he said he's already feeling better.
Yeah.
So yeah, he said today, he said he's doing some triceps and he said his fucking elbows felt a lot better.
Did you get the hyaluronic acid?
No, I actually had PRP done in my shins.
Oh, did you? In your shins?
Because they found some minor tearing around the shin.
Shin splints from running?
Yeah, around the shin bone from shin splints.
So that's what was bothering your knees?
They went down my shins with the fucking needle.
Ooh, did it hurt?
Yeah, I mean, it's still a little fucking tender, but I'm going to be able to outrun Guy soon, so it doesn't matter. Anything to beat Guy. Anything.
Better load up on that Winnie to make you faster.
I'm going to drink an entire bottle of steroids. Whatever ones make me run faster and longer. And I'm gonna.
I got Usain Bolt's blood in my fucking freezer.
I'm gonna fucking blood dope. I'm gonna EPO before I come.
I'm gonna fucking eat nitrous before I fucking race you.
Take adrenaline.
Yeah.
You don't think you could outrun me, do you?
Without a doubt.
No, not speed, like distance.
Right now, with the way my lungs are, no.
Oh, not when you're sick. Oh, that's what's gonna happen. See, Paul?
He's got long COVID.
I just figured it out. I'm gonna get there to kick his ass. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm still sick," or he's gonna be like, "I'm fine." But then when I beat his ass, he's gonna be like, "I'm sick. I had the flu."
Yeah.
Now I.
Yeah.
If you win, I'll give you my house.
What? I'm gonna hold you to that. We got a recording.
Yeah. That's
How
like
many
a
events do I
contract.
have to win?
How many are we doing?
Let's pick like 5 to 7. We'll figure it out.
No, well, don't worry. When you're here, we can write out all the details.
No.
But if I win,
I want to do it on camera.
But how are we going to sign on camera?
We're not going to sign. It's a verbal agreement.
Verbal agreements don't mean
If
shit.
I win all 7 events, I get your house.
Fine. If I win all 7, I get your house and your cars.
I can't say that. I own it with my wife. I can't talk for her.
Oh.
You're like, I get your wife too.
Come with me.
Okay. You guys don't care about cars and shit, eh?
Me?
Car guy. I like cars.
You like cars, Nick? What's your dream car?
He has it.
I have a Corvette.
Your Corvette's your dream car.
Yeah.
So if somebody gave you a Ferrari, you'd be like, no, I'm good. I got my Corvette.
Oh, I'm not going to say no to that. But
Well,
I'm
that's
just
what I'm
saying.
saying. So it's not your dream car then.
I mean, if it's given to me, if it's free, it's for me. You know, I'm going to take it.
What about you, Guy? Is your TRX your dream car?
My dream truck.
Yeah,
Your dream truck. It is a pretty badass truck.
Yeah.
it is pretty cool.
Have you
I've always
decided
been
to
a
get rid of it?
Lambo
Are you
guy,
decided
but
to get rid of it?
a Lambo and Ferraris, you can't. I mean, those are fucking badass cars, man. I mean, I wouldn't turn I wouldn't be mad driving that.
Have you driven a supercar before?
Not a Lambo or Ferrari. Did I
You know, I
drive?
think I'm more of a McLaren.
You're a McLaren guy, Nick?
They're
Why?
nice.
Just different? You just want something different?
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah, they're nice. All right. Predictions for Toronto Pro?
Shaban.
Shabon.
Shabam bam.
Shaban.
Favorite energy drink?
None.
Celsius.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Plug.
None. Hostility. Drink hostility when I get energy. No, I like Monster, the white one.
Yeah, me too.
No,
But great.
Celsius.
I've never had a Celsius. I can't say.
Yeah, we don't have
Those
them in
are
Canada.
Fucking best, bro.
I don't think we get them in Canada.
Celsius. Nick.
Have you had a Celsius before, guy?
Yeah, they're awesome. Nick, talk to Celsius for me. You know what I have in my fridge? That's because I was at the store and I was like, let me just grab them. They're like Zoa.
Celsius.
Oh,
I've never
that's
had
on the
a Zoa.
rocks. Are they good?
They're not bad.
What do you have?
Zoa.
Ah, trash.
I've never
much
bought
caffeine?
I don't drink Bangs. I don't drink Monsters. I don't drink fucking C4s.
Bang is bullshit.
I don't drink any of that stuff.
You don't like Bang?
I just never been a fan of those drinks, bro.
I've never had a
Really?
Bang. I think I had a Rockstar once. It sucked.
Yeah, those I don't
Yeah.
drink.
I had
Red Bulls
my-
taste like fucking asshole.
No,
Yeah, I like Red
truth.
Bull.
I've never been like an energy drink soda guy.
Oh, Celsius does taste good. They taste good.
I've never had a
Oh.
Celsius yet. I'm only my
Celsius is really good though.
I
They're
don't
really
know.
good.
You know why? It's because I don't see it in like stores and shit. When I go to like,
Yeah, I don't see it here. I some people mix their pre-workout with energy drinks.
I noticed
Those are
that.
fucking
You
morons.
know, guys send me like
Yeah.
they'll mix a Monster with like Hostility, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, hostility gets me fucking wired, bro.
Me too.
But I'm just saying, like, if it's already got 300 milligrams of caffeine, so if you already got 200, now you got 500 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
You're
Here's-
fucked.
ready?
You're gonna
Watch
throw
this.
up.
If you need that much caffeine to get ready for the gym, you find a different fucking hobby because you shouldn't need that to get ready for the gym.
Or
You
you've been
shouldn't
abu-
need to get that crazy to work out.
or you've been abusing stims for so long that you don't even feel it anymore, and you have to.
That's a
take it.
lot.
Yeah.
If you got to take that much to feel it, that's a
Oh,
lot.
it's fucking insane.
But you know what? That's more normal than you would think because all
I know.
like we formulated one like that, not because I believe in that, but it's because what people want.
People
There's an
love.
entire-
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
an entire
People love
market.
stims.
There's an entire market, and it's usually younger people, but
They
there's an
want that.
entire market of fucking kids that want 500, 600, 700 milligrams of stimulants.
They want to get
Yeah.
fucking jacked up.
But I'm
And
like,
caffeine's the only one you can use.
So I tried it because I was testing it, right? I was anxious as fuck. I'm like,
Really?
this is too much.
How,
I felt like
how
I was-
much caffeine was in it?
oh, I think all the stimulants combined. It's not just caffeine, right? But I think it's. I mean, I think Guy tried it too. Didn't you try it when we were testing it at the gas meetup? Oh no, it was Ben and James tried it.
No, I tried something, but I think,
I think I gave you a
The hostility?
I like Bloodshot. Yeah.
bloodshot stim free.
was it? Wait, what's peach?
Yeah.
It was peach,
That had to be
sour
blood-
peach.
bloodshot.
That's what I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, that's stim free.
that-
No. Stim
Yeah, I
free.
didn't,
That's
I didn't
stim
have
free.
that.
No, I think it's altogether all the stimulants around 600-700. So I'm like, but I took it. I'm like, this is.
Send me
600?
sample.
You can use it during your prep when you're fucking really fucked up.
Yeah, and be like, ah.
Promo code
did not
Quadro
like-
10.
I to be honest, I did not like the feeling, but not because it's too much.
Too much.
Too much caffeine.
Yeah, it's just not caffeine, just too much
Too
stim.
much.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Come on.
I used to like geranium. Remember when
Too
that was around?
much.
yeah, but that felt
No.
good.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't
Geranium
like
felt like I don't know. It's like a more of a euphoric feeling.
you didn't get sketched out on it or nothing. You didn't feel all shaky.
No. What are you two idiots doing?
I'm
It's
just
too
making
much.
Nick. It's too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Idiots.
It's too much.
Oh.
Too much of this shit.
We haven't talked about anything with any substance today, have we?
No.
We haven't
And I
talked about.
love it.
Is this podcast a bad one? Should we?
Wait,
start
where
over?
were you going with the school shooting?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
you
did we
told
get
me.
off of
We
that?
started here, and now we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about pre-workout.
How did we end up going there? What happened? Oh, because we were talking about the guy who shot his surgeon, and then you started talking about your
Yeah.
back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then we
My
gotta
fault.
talk about
It's
stem
Guy's fault. It's
cells.
My
Guy's fault.
fault. Well, hey, we're back.
We're back
We're
on
good.
track.
We're good. We're good.
So, yeah, I guess I don't really know where I was going with that. I just think it's crazy.
Were you
guys
gonna
have
ask?
mass-
Were you gonna bring up the gun?
I
the gun
think it's
debate?
crazy that you guys have mass shootings every fucking week.
It's
I
Not
don't
every
think
week, man.
no, it is honestly. You guys don't hear about all of them because a mass shooting isn't it 3 or more?
I think
A
so.
mass shooting is considered 3 or more people, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
The
defined.
school shooting though was
How
fucking
many
sad.
people?
Yeah, that one was
is
crazy,
a
eh?
mass.
I read today now the police department's not releasing some information about it or something to the
Yeah, because the
investigators.
police
Guy.
department, they were supposed to go in and they didn't, and Border
They didn't
Patrol
go
fucking went in.
Yeah, so the police
Guy,
didn't go in.
did
Why
you
though?
hear
So, guys,
the girl's husband died of a heart attack 3 days later?
Wait, who?
What
The
girl?
one teacher that got killed, the
Yeah.
husband died 3 days later of a heart attack.
Jesus.
No way, really?
They have like, I think they had
I
two
was just
kids,
gonna
I
ask
believe.
if they had kids. Yeah.
Oh
They had two
wow,
kids, yeah.
that was a teacher
But
in the classroom.
I was listening.
Yeah.
I was listening to the timeline of that shooting. It was an
Yeah.
hour long. The timeline from the time he got there to the time that they killed him is an hour.
Yeah,
That's too long,
So
man.
he was barricaded in a fucking room with kids for like 40 minutes of that hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the
That's
fuck
crazy.
does that happen?
that's
Anyway,
crazy.
I don't want to get in all that, but so a mass shooting is an event involving shooting of 5 or more people, sometimes 4.
Oh, 5 or
So,
more.
4. It says 4. 4. It says
Oh.
sometimes 4, but it says 5 or more people. So,
Well,
and then I can go watch this. How
many this year?
many school shootings in the U.S. 2022? 27 school shootings this year.
jeez.
27, Nick. We probably heard about like 3 on the news.
Yeah.
There's been 27 fucking school shootings. We're
That's
only
insane.
that means that's literally like 1 a week because we're
Yeah, but
halfway
you know
through the
what's
year.
crazy, bro? And this did me growing up. This shit didn't happen.
Right.
Well,
And you had
It
guns
didn't
then
happen
too.
this often, and like people can sit here and they point the finger at the fucking guns, and they're probably like, "Well, you're a gun advocate." I'm not. I think a sane person who's mentally capable of handling a gun should be able to. The problem is that these people aren't. If you're a gun owner, you're not locking your gun up properly, and a kid is able to have access to it. That's shame on fucking.
Okay, but wait a minute.
Whoever handling the
Wait
gun.
a minute. The kid that shot up the school recently, the kid that killed 19 kids, bought his legally.
I know.
Yeah, he went in and bought it.
What I was saying
Yeah.
but that's where I was on Telegram. I made a statement because state to state, what you just said can't happen.
What does that mean?
Meaning in New Jersey, in order to go into a store and buy a pistol, you have to go to the police station. You have to apply for a firearms ID card.
Okay, wait. So you're saying in every state everybody should be.
No, what I'm
more
saying is
uniform.
in Texas,
Screened.
you can walk in to any gun store and buy a gun.
Yeah, so that's where I was going to go with the
In
whole
Jersey,
argument.
you cannot do that.
Okay, so
Really?
that's kind of where I was going to go with the whole
Yes.
argument. So I think people look at this situation like it's black and white. Some people are like, get rid of all the guns. And other guys are like, no, we need more guns in the hands of good people. And I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't there like a middle ground where you're like, maybe it should just be harder to get a gun
Yeah.
so that not anybody can walk in off the street and buy a gun? That maybe
Well, let me explain to you how it
maybe
works.
there
This is
should
going to
be-
make even more sense.
no, but you
because-
explained, I understand the New Jersey thing, but I'm saying all states maybe should be like that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, with the mental health part is with that form you have to fill out, you have to include 2 non-family member residents that also get a form to fill out that asks if you are mentally capable and okay and should be able to handle and own a gun.
Yeah. So like
And
a
every
reference.
time you apply for permits to get another handgun, you have to go through the same process
Yeah.
every time.
But I don't know why people are against, like, look, I'm for people having guns. I'm against it being easy. Like in Canada, for example, we can own guns. Well, maybe not long. Who knows?
Well, maybe not soon.
They just put this fucking bill through to stop selling guns, period. But we can't currently, you can have a gun, but you have to go to a class. You have to take, it's like a 3-day class. Then you get your license in the mail. That takes another fucking 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you have to follow all these different things. Like you have to have it locked in a box, and you have to have the ammo locked separate, and you have to like.
You
So
can't
what
transport it.
happens is when you say there's 2 types of people, what happens is you have people that read the Constitution and see what it says, and with all those extra added laws, then it turns into, well, it's not really a freedom or a right anymore when you do that.
But
So
I don't agree,
it's
but I
like
don't agree with that guy because they're not.
I'm not saying that you have to agree or not. I'm telling you how people.
No,
think.
but I'm saying, okay, not you, but I'm saying I would totally disagree with those people because no one's saying you can't own it. They're just saying, let's make it harder so that it makes people that want to be impulsive about it, it gives them less opportunity.
But every time, so when the government tries to limit power in the past, do you know what has happened?
I understand the slippery slope
So
argument.
that is, so if you bring like somebody like Branch, if you say that to, he would say exactly what I just said and said, absolutely not. I think that's
I understand. I understand the slippery slope argument, but that's more along the lines of, well, let's get rid of AR-15s. See, that's slippery slope because now you're getting rid of something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to get rid of anything. I'm saying just make people have to take a test, like you said, or take a course, or like maybe they need.
Yeah, I think something has to be done because nothing being done is literally showing that nothing's being done.
And
But
then
on the other
second-
hand, there's an argument too where why not have metal detectors or why not have a police at every fucking school? Like you have police at fucking at airports, you have police at political buildings and government buildings. You can't put a cop at every fucking school.
Well, the other two arguments I was going to make are there's something cultural going on because Canada has more guns per capita than the US.
Really?
But we don't seem to have these problems. Oh,
I didn't know that.
I'll look it up. Just to
I
make
don't think so, Fouad.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so, Paul.
Okay, let's see. Fact check. See if I'm totally wrong on this one. There's an estimated 270 million firearms in the US. 89 firearms per 100. Oh no, I'm sorry, Paul. You're right. Okay, so there's 89 firearms per 100 residents in the US. And there is 31 guns per 100 residents in Canada. So we're like half. Less than half the amount. But still, that's a lot of fucking guns.
Yeah.
We don't seem to have like school shootings every week.
Yeah. So, Guy, you made a good point. So I'm sorry, Fred.
No, I was just going to say, there something cultural going on where it's like becoming more acceptable to be fucking insane? And then also, like you said,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like, you know, we talked to Flex Lewis, and Flex said his daughter goes to a school that's heavily guarded. So if there's a school shooting every week, why isn't every fucking school heavily guarded?
That's my argument. Why?
That should be a privatized thing. Like, why hasn't a private company come along and said, you know what? We're going to, instead of going overseas to do, you know, military operations, we're just going to protect all the schools.
Let me ask you a question. At any given time, can anybody just get into their car and drive it right into the fucking school, into a classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Every time something bad happens, you can't just eliminate that thing. We can't take all the cars off the road because people crash.
But
We
wait
can't
a
stop
second,
the
guy.
motorcycle.
That's not
There
a
just
fair,
needs to
that's
be
not a fair
stricter
argument.
rules,
That's not a fair
period.
argument.
I mean, it kind of is because we're talking. This is
If-
people killing people, but how many people drink and drive every year and crash into other people?
But wait a minute. There's
Hold on.
laws, but there's laws against drinking and driving.
There's
And-
laws against not fucking getting guns and killing people, but
But
fucking.
there's also a licensing process to get your license, right? You don't just go and drive a car. You have to go.
And how many people get licenses and still don't abide by those
What I'm
rules? and
saying
kill
is
people?
it's a reaction to something that's happening. So if every single week somebody was driving their car into a fucking school, people would be saying we have to have.
No, they would
rules.
start probably fucking putting shit outside the school to prevent fucking people from driving.
Yeah, they would put barricades around the schools. But I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with having an armed guard at a school. That's a good place to start.
I thought they
I'm
did.
saying
But there's
it's-
but it's got to be a multifaceted approach, right?
Right on.
It's like,
Yeah.
why are people feeling the need to go kill kids? That's the first
because
question.
there is no coping mechanisms or skills that these kids are learning because everything in this fucking world is you win, there's no second place, everybody gets a trophy, nobody gets their fucking feelings hurt, nobody knows what it's like to lose or be mad or be
Yeah,
depressed.
but now you're
because as soon
talking.
as that
But wait a
happens,
minute. Now you're talking.
it turns
about
into
culture.
mental health.
But now you're talking about culture.
No, I'm talking about people teaching their fucking kids right and wrong and being fucking
No,
parents.
but that's the
nobody's
culture.
parenting anymore.
Wait a minute.
That's the problem.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Wait a minute. That's the culture now, right? The culture now in this generation that's coming up is everybody gets a trophy, everybody's equal, everybody, right? That's what you're talking about. That's the culture now, right? So maybe that culture, what they're teaching kids now is
You
contributing.
use a culture, you mean generation.
Well, this generation's culture, right?
More generation.
Yeah,
No, it's
more
not generation or
culture.
culture. It's the way this generation's culture, the way it's raised, the way it's taught, the way the society is run for these kids is wrong.
It's to coddle them.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But that's the culture of the nation. That's how everybody does it now.
Yeah, and why do you think all this shit happens? Because of that.
That's fine. And I'm agreeing with you. But I'm saying it's a multifaceted thing, right? So you change cultural things like the way what we're teaching kids. You change, maybe it's harder to get guns. Not every state is like
It's okay to be a guy and be a girl. It's okay to fucking do this
like,
and be that. It's okay to be a
Yeah.
guy and be in a woman's fucking Olympic sport.
And it's
okay.
also but
I think
It's too much.
it's also okay to have an armed guard at school. Like these things, but I just think people go one way or another. No, everybody's got to have a gun, or there should be no guns anywhere. I'm like, there's got to be a middle ground of conversation here. Go ahead, guys.
Listen,
Paul,
I'm a
sorry.
gun advocate. I have a gun next to my bed.
Paul, go
well, remember
ahead.
what Guy said before that, like, well, you said before, Guy, like people, this guns aren't new in the U.S. They've been around forever. Why is
That's-
it happening now when it didn't
That's
happen
why I
before?
said it's,
Because
that's why I said it's
fucking
cultural.
bro, up
Yeah.
here,
So I don't think it's just, I think it's societal a little bit too, because now back when we were kids, one of us, we usually had one parent that stayed home and parented. While your dad went to
Yeah.
work, usually your mom stayed home and parented. Now nobody does that anymore because you can't afford
so
to.
they hire fucking nannies. or
Right.
they
And so,
fucking-
and it also leads to higher divorce rates. So kids are getting raised by one parent or sharing time between two homes. The family structure has been broken down quite a bit. So that leads to societal issues, I think.
You know
Societal
what
issues
kids
lead
need?
to
Kids
crime.
need to be parented. Kids need to get their fucking ass slapped or their fucking mouth
Yeah.
or their
But
fucking
parents are coming
mouth
home.
smacked if they curse. Like
But
that's
parents are coming
okay to
home.
do.
But both parents are working 40 hours a week. So when they get home after their long day,
They're
I'm
too
like,
tired to parent. They go like this. Here's your
They are.
iPad. Here's your phone.
Right.
Here's your Nintendo
Right.
Switch. Have fucking at it and go do what you want.
right, right. And I think that's a result, a little bit of higher cost of living, just breakdown of families. You know, like nobody goes to church anymore as a family or anything like that. You
No.
know,
Okay. one
families are working
You guys-
weekends.
What you're talking about, okay, you guys have lumped in like 18 different things into one issue.
But it
And
all
not-
comes down
and
to
not
the
that
same
I'm not
thing.
saying, but that's the culture of the nation. I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not
yeah.
saying that any of those things are wrong. I'm saying if you're having a problem that's happening every fucking week, you need to do something now. Like you can't just be like, okay, we got to solve the entire culture and society and how it's run. No, you got to do something now.
Yeah.
So why are people against armed guards at a fucking school?
I think, I thought you guys did have that
think
now.
That's the best idea you could
Some
do.
schools
Yeah.
do have it. Some schools
Not
do.
all,
No,
not all.
nope.
Well, that should be mandatory right away if there's 27 shootings already this year.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean, because
we're not-
most,
we're not going to solve it. I just think it's insane that you've had one school shooting every single week.
how many could you, if you had an armed
You know,
presence?
you know what the other argument Fouad is too, and I mean, anybody can play devil's advocate. The other argument is if more people had guns, maybe something could have been done in fucking more time than an hour when the cops did not a goddamn thing.
Weren't they talking
I'm not
about
against-
arming
but I'm
teachers
not
for a while?
You know?
But I'm not against more guns. Like if teachers.
No, I
wanted-
know, no, I know. I'm saying because we can always, I can play devil's advocate to both sides and
No,
say
no,
it's
but-
good or it's bad. I can do the same thing.
See, but that's the thing is I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm saying
Something has to be done.
don't change anything. Just make it more of a process to get the gun.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. So if more
Maybe.
people want to have guns, more good people should have guns. Teachers
like
want to have
here,
guns,
so-
they should have guns.
I'm not saying this is a great thing either, but we also have mag restrictions in Jersey. So like a 30 round mag, you can't have. So
Yeah.
if you have a 30 round mag, it's usually pinned to 10. So you can only put 10 bullets in it. The reason why they do that for the high powered rifles, because they don't want people walking around with 30 mag clips going into a fucking school and unloading 30. They're like 10's better than 30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're going to pin it at 10.
Yeah.
Do I like that? That when I go to the range, I can't put a 30 clip in and fucking have fun. And I got to drop a fucking 10 round clip every time. Yeah. If that stops a fucking kid from dying, I'm okay with it.
But that's the difference between you and some other gun advocates is you have a little bit of common sense in that you're willing to
because I have nieces and nephews, and if something happened to them because of a school shooting, I would fucking load up the arson and I would fucking go ballistic.
But that's the point of my argument is like, you're a gun advocate. You have a lot of guns, but you're also have some common sense in that.
Compromise.
Yeah, we compromise. Maybe we need to have it so it's a little harder for people to get shit.
Well, after this, I mean, 19 kids can't die again for the 27th time this year, and people go, let's not do nothing. If you're not going to do anything about the gun laws, then it should be mandated that every fucking school has a cop in the school, no matter what. Period.
And what do you do about the cops when they're there and they're not doing their, like the story that's going around about this last school shooting is they were there and they didn't have a key to the fucking door, and that's why he was in there for half an hour by himself.
I heard
that you don't have a key to the door. There's fucking.
I heard
windows.
so many other
there's windows.
Just kick the fucking door down.
Why don't you just break the window on the other side of the classroom?
How about you shoot the lock?
Yeah, and the videos of all the parents being restrained, it looked like a lot of cops there.
Bro, can you imagine having a kid in a school and a fucking cop with a gun not going in trying to stop you? I would have fucking, bro, I can't believe those fucking parents didn't riot and go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There was one video I saw of a parent being held down by 4 cops, and there was 3 other cops standing around. So I'm like, there's 7 cops there that could be in the school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I'm not.
You want to know why certain people shouldn't have guns? Those 7 fucking cops are among the 7. Because if you are given the right to bear arms the way they do and protect, and there's fucking kids dying in a school and you're holding down parents, you should be the one getting fucking shot.
Now, I don't know what it's like in that particular city, but, you know, Fouad, you know, I talked to this before. Like in Detroit, police don't get paid well.
Yeah.
So what kind of recruits are you going to get if you don't pay well? You know, I don't know what that city is like, but maybe that's part of the issue.
You know what? I'm the type of guy, if you sign up for it and you know you're getting fucking paid, I don't care if you're getting paid nothing in that situation. If any person with a gun and fucking a heart was walking by that day, they would have fucking ran into that building.
But let me ask you this, guy.
You're an asshole.
Guy, do you think every single cop that signs up to be a cop has like this need to protect and serve?
If you sign up,
answer my question. Do you think in a police station of 500 cops, do you think every cop in that building signed on to be a cop because they want to protect and serve?
No.
Okay, that's the problem. Because I think a lot of guys look, I know guys from my high school. What are you going to do after high school? I don't know. I think I might go be a cop because there's no barrier.
Well here.
There was no barrier, but there was no barrier to entry. You didn't have to go to university or anything like that, right?
Right.
You just go from high school to be a cop. Mm-hmm. So a lot of guys that want to be cops don't necessarily want to protect and serve the community. They just need a fucking job. I'm not saying that's all cops. I'm saying, but I'm sure some of those guys that didn't want to rush into the building, maybe they're not the hardcore cops that like really want to protect and serve.
I think some cops fucking want to become cops that fucking. I got pulled over and got a ticket a couple weeks ago. Guy said I ran a stop sign. I wasn't even speeding. Guy said I ran a stop sign going to an appearance. I was like, what stop sign? Then I gave him a PBA card, a family member card, and a detective badge. He told me they all could be fake and be bought off eBay. Then he goes, if you want to have one of your buddies call me one day, have him call me as he's walking to his car to write me hit my ticket. Call my buddy who's a cop. He comes back to my car. I gave him the phone. Him and my buddy talk for 5 minutes. He gives me back the phone and he goes, that guy's a jerk off. Let him give you the ticket. I have court on June 22nd. That guy gave me a ticket no matter what, because he was just an asshole and just fucking, he was one of the guys that was having a power trip. Some people become cops because they got fucking bullied and they got fucking picked on, and this is their way to fucking abuse power. So yes, I think some cops are cocksuckers that act like that.
But that's why I think
the guy in the PA fucking state trooper, you're the motherfucker that I'm fucking I have a problem with on June 22nd.
I think that's the thing is like people are like, why didn't all the cops run into the building? And I'm like, maybe not all the cops are fucking G.I. Joe.
Well, imagine they're following orders though.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, look, that Border Patrol agent ran in there and did what he had to do.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is and I'm not blaming the police officers because I'm not a police officer. I don't know how hard their job is, but
Officer Richard Wilhart.
Oh boy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just stop. Don't do that.
Oh no, he was already put on blast on Facebook by other cops in my town.
Okay, just anyway. So yeah, maybe all those cops that are standing outside, maybe not all of them are, the guys that want to run into a burning building or want to run into a fucking line of fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyway,
but
Here, how about this? Let me
just the
ask you-
nature of police work.
Hold on, time out. Take the nature of police work out. How about the nature of being a human being and knowing that there's kids inside
but the
getting
nature,
murdered?
but the nature of being a human being is being scared.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
No, I'm talking to Guy. So I'm saying, yeah, you're a cop with a gun, but you're also a human, so you're fucking terrified. You're like, if I go into that room, that guy's gonna shoot me in my face.
Okay,
Right.
but in my head, the first thing I think about, I'd rather take one before a fucking 10-year-old.
I get it. There's a lot of cops that would probably run into that situation, but I bet you there's a lot of cops that want to go home at the end of the day, and they're like, I'm not fucking going in there.
Then you shouldn't be a fucking cop.
Maybe they shouldn't, but that's what I mean. Is sometimes maybe and this is all a maybe. I don't know.
I'm getting fucking pissed even talking about this shit.
Maybe, but this is all made up. We don't know for sure. I'm just saying maybe there are police officers that
No, it's not made up. Nobody went in, Fouad.
No,
It's not made
I'm
up. Nobody
saying
fucking went in.
Yeah, nobody went in.
the part that's made. The part I'm saying is made up is we don't know why guys become police officers.
Oh
What
yeah.
I'm saying is we're guessing that there's probably a percentage of police officers that aren't there to serve and protect. They just need a job.
Yeah.
There's probably another percentage of cops that want to serve and protect, but maybe they're fucking scared. And then there's a percentage that maybe just couldn't get into the room for whatever reason, but they wanted to. So all I'm saying is not all the police officers at that scene, maybe they weren't all heroes, So who knows? Anyway,
But I would imagine there would have
Shouldn't have
been
to be a
somebody in
hero.
charge of the
You shouldn't have
scene.
to- in my opinion, you shouldn't have to be a hero to save a life.
you
just
have to be a fucking hero, dude. Come on. It's easy to sit here on a podcast and be like, I would run into a gunfire. If you're going to run into a fucking building where a guy's got a gun, he's killing people, you have an element of fucking hero in you to run into that. You can't.
Or you're just trying to save kids.
That's being a fucking hero. If I run into a place where a guy has a fucking gun, he's killing people, that makes me a different breed of person because most people are going to shit their fucking pants and not run into where a guy's fucking got guns blazing. Most people are not going to do that. You've seen people in fights before.
Yeah.
They talk big.
You
and
know,
they run away.
people, yes. Most men, I would just hope wouldn't do that, to be honest.
Of course. And most
That's what it comes down to.
And most men, probably if it was their own kid, would run in. But I'm saying there's got to be a large, or not a large, but there's got to be a percentage of men, either police officers or not, that if you said, hey, that guy's killing people over there in that room, I want you to go in and save those people. They'd be like, fuck, I'm not going to that fucking room. Are you kidding me? That's not an easy thing to say. It's easy to sit on this podcast and be like, oh yeah, I'd charge right in there.
It's easy to say if I was a cop.
If you hear a gun going off in a fucking little room somewhere, there's not a lot of people are going to run in that fucking room.
If they know kids are being killed.
I'm telling you, there's still not a lot of people that are going to run into that room. What do you think, Paul? If there was 10 men lined up and it's not their kid and there's a little fucking room over there and a guy's got a fucking gun, he's killing people, how many out of those 10 men are going to run into that fucking room?
I would hope humanity would be at least 8.
I would hope that, but I don't think it would be.
5. I'm saying 5.
I'm saying 5 too. I would agree with it. 50% at best.
Dude, that's a terrifying thing, man.
That's sad, man.
It's a terrifying.
I know it's sad.
It's
I'm not saying I agree with it,
really
but that's what
it's every human's a little different, and that's it's got to be a terrifying thing.
I guess that's true. I'm trying to think every man should be a man.
To be like, think about it. I'm going to
go.
go in there. I could die and never see my family again.
Well, how about like every time you read about someone like having like a medical situation in public, and they always say like nobody stops and helps. Like the 30 people walk by before one.
Let me tell you
helps.
something. This has nothing to do with kids, but this just goes to show on another scale. The other night, a baby deer, something happened to it.
I see it on your story.
Video, yeah.
I was there for 15 minutes with my car on and the lights on so I could see. Do you know how many cars passed? Not one, and it's a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Not one fucking person that passed me stopped, rolled down the window, asked if I was okay, asked if I hit the deer, asked if I needed anything or if anybody needed to be called.
Yeah.
That's the fucking world that we live in.
It
Yeah,
is.
but people don't want to be like, this going back to what we're talking about being scared. Me and my wife talk about this sometimes because, we'll see like, and I don't want to mention any particular shootings because people get offended, but sometimes you'll see a police shooting and they blame the cop. And I'm like, they never think about the element of fear because they're seeing something on paper, right? Well, he was here and the guy was here. Why didn't he just shoot him in the hand? It's like, or why didn't he just wrestle him to the ground? And I'm like,
Well,
I don't think people
Biden said that.
I don't think people factor in the element of fear. So these guys are going somewhere. Someone's trying to wrestle them or hurt them or shoot them or take their gun. There's not only their protocol, but there's also an element of fear that they have to overcome to do their fucking job.
And I think in the U.S. even more so because you got to assume everybody's got a pistol, or at least you got to assume everyone's got a gun that you encounter in the U.S. as a police officer.
Like, I think it's funny when people see these police shootings or talk about police shootings, they look at it very black and white, like it's on paper.
Yeah.
They never factor in any emotional issues that are going on. They're like, well, he's a police officer. He shouldn't have any emotions. I'm like,
oh, that's not, I didn't say that.
I'm like, no, not you, but that's what people say, right? And I'm like, yeah, but he's still fucking human. And he's still, right? And he's still scared for his life.
Yeah. I watched something that I was an interview that I think it was another cop did. And he said in a situation like that, when somebody's in a room, the way I don't know if it was SWAT, but he said the way it's supposed to go, the guy that fucking comes through first and gets, like, somebody knocks on the door, somebody enters. The person that enters, if somebody's going to get a bullet, that person, the first one in the door might get hit because the guy behind him is the one that's supposed to take the shot. Like there's
shooting.
Like there are tactics to get into that room that weren't followed. So it's not about like, it's just the fact that nobody tried to get through the door.
Listen, when I'm talking about fear and all that, I'm not talking about just that thing. Like there was a shooting, I think last summer or whatever, where the guys were wrestling this guy to the ground and he kept getting up and they couldn't wrestle him. They couldn't contain him. So they ended up killing him. They ended up shooting him. And people are like, well, why'd they shoot him? There was two of them. And why couldn't they contain him? I'm like, man, they're in a place where there's a bunch of people surrounding them, shouting at them, while this guy is also trying to kill them with their own weapons. You don't think there's an element of fear where they're like, I better fucking shoot this guy or I'm going to die.
If their lives are in danger.
And you know what? If you're wrestling with the cops trying to get their gun and you get shot, tough fucking luck, bud.
Well, the only reason I think if everybody had a friend who was a cop that they could talk to, they would have a different perspective. Because me and Paul have a couple friends who are cops.
What they said?
They just tell us the truth about different things, like just different. They'll talk about different scenarios they go through, and like the fear factor, and like how people are against them, and how like the public doesn't understand when they show up to a scene. Halfway into the scene, they don't understand what happened beforehand, and they don't understand why they're doing what they're doing, and they don't understand police protocol. They don't. So it's like, I just feel like it's very easy to point at things and say, well, they don't know what they're doing. That's why I wonder, right? Because the reason I'm saying all this is even in that police shooting, not the police shooting, the school shooting, wasn't there like 16 police officers in the fucking school?
I don't know the fucking.
Apparently there was a bunch of cops in the school waiting to get the door open. Which sounds crazy. Which sounds crazy because I'm like, why are you looking for a janitor to get the door open? Why isn't somebody just
taking the fucking batarang?
One of the batarang,
right, or just booting it down, whatever. Yeah, there's been a lot of conflicting reports.
I don't know, man. It's tough.
Listen, I'm not sitting here saying I'm a fucking hero. All I'm saying is I've been in sticky situations before, and if I knew kids were getting fucking shot, I would do everything in my power to get in.
I don't doubt you would.
Whether people believe that or not, getting shot or not or dying for children, I would jump through the window.
I don't doubt you would, but I've seen a lot of people online say that, and I'm like, I don't believe half of them. I'm like, no, you wouldn't, you motherfucker. If you heard a fucking gun going off, you wouldn't be going anywhere near that room. And I just think it's very easy for people online to type it. I would have ran in there and blah, blah. And I'm like, would you really? Would you really? If you fucking had a little pistol and that guy's got a fucking, he's already been shooting and you know what's going on. Would you really fucking go in there? I think people should just give cops a little more credit. Maybe not in that situation. Maybe they handled that one wrong, but
But I imagine in that situation, there would have been an officer in charge of that scene. And so, you know, like you follow the chain of command when you're in police. So
I have a
they
lot of
weren't
friends
ordered
that
to
are-
go in.
Yeah. Like I have a lot of friends.
So
that
I
are-
imagine-
I have utmost respect for them. Like I even the cops that pull me like that I can't stand, I'll give respect to.
Yeah, of course.
Like in that situation, you got to do your job, man. You
I'd like
gotta.
to know, you know what? Maybe we should get some cops on here and talk to them, see what they think. It'd be interesting to get somebody on who's got like a lot of experience
Yeah.
and see what they think. Anyway, let's move on. Interesting question and right in time. If you could eliminate a crime completely by committing the crime yourself, what would it be? What? If you could eliminate a crime completely forever
Murder.
by committing the crime yourself, what would it be?
Oh wait.
Only choose one crime and nobody can commit it ever again.
Oh, I got it.
What?
Bank robbery.
Good one.
Why?
But still a ton of money.
Yeah, but then so what? You don't solve anything. You don't help anything.
Yeah, nobody will ever rob a bank again.
Yeah, but
Some
you
guy
don't-
helped the banks.
So the guy's just being selfish. You were right the first time, you idiot.
Murder?
Yeah.
Then I have to kill somebody. That's bad.
Yeah, but I'm sure
Yeah. Well,
somebody
kill
you
somebody
don't
who
like.
deserves it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Well,
somebody. you
wait,
don't
if
like.
I kill somebody, do I go to jail?
I don't know about that. You'd have to
Yeah.
get away with it.
Yeah, how's this work?
Yeah, do we go? Yeah, wait.
We
because
take the
I might
crime
even
away.
retract my
Do we get
statement.
Yeah, he
in
didn't-
trouble?
If I go to jail,
He didn't
for robbing the
specify.
bank?
Yeah, but would you sacrifice your life
No, I'm not
in
trying to
jail
work
to
with them.
stop murder for the rest of eternity? Let's say you did have to go to jail. Let's say you did have to go to jail. And murder is like 15
For how
years.
long?
What is 15 years in prison? 20 years in prison? What is that? Depends on the
That's
murder. I
Canada,
guess.
I think it's
That's 60 years old is what that is.
So they're going to come to you and say, guy, you can commit murder and nobody will be able to commit murder again.
you'd be like
But you're
Jesus.
going to have to go to jail for 20 years.
I'd be like, if I kill a murderer, can I do it in 10?
You could rape.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Never and never again.
You want me to rape somebody?
Paul.
But then no one would ever get raped again. Yeah,
Paul-
not rape me.
Okay. Leave that one alone. Okay. Murder. Let's go back to murder.
How about
Glad
sodomy?
we're
That's
back to
illegal in some
murders,
states,
even
isn't it?
No.
If I could stop all murders forever,
Would you do it?
if I get some wait, do I get
Take one
some-
for the team?
wait, do I get some sort of accolade for it or like
No. It's a loveless crime. Nobody knows anything. You have to go to jail. Everybody thinks you're a scumbag because you killed somebody. But there's never all of a sudden there's no more murder ever again.
so I'm like the 2022 Jesus Christ.
Pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
What do you think, Nick? Are you in?
You selfish fucking bastard.
Nick's like, I gotta do the Olympia, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You're so selfish, Nick.
I got a couple. Yeah, I got some shows to win.
Paul,
I'm old. By
Nick,
By
the time I got up, my best years be behind me.
you got kids. Yeah, you can't.
What?
leave those
That
people behind.
too. Yep. Got a wife, kids. Job.
But if somebody killed you,
Nick's a big target.
Let's see. If you could trade lives with one of the boys on the podcast for one day, who would it be and why? And what would you do and why?
One day.
If you could trade lives with somebody for one day, and what would you do with that one?
I don't know who I would trade lives with.
Nick Walker and get my butt licked all day long.
I was gonna say that. Like, find a single guy
All
Take
day
his life.
long.
and just go
All
on,
day.
just go on Tinder all day long.
All day.
Don't fall off your chair, bud.
Almost a slip. My acrobatic self.
I'm trying to think who's on the podcast. I think it would be Nick.
Well, Nick's got youth.
Well, I would pick
Besides-
Fouad to just not do anything forever.
You'd be proud of me, guy. You'd be proud of me. I got a maid now. I don't have to do anything at all anymore.
Wait. You got a cleaning service or a maid?
Maid.
A live-in maid
No, she doesn't live here. She just comes here and cleans and leaves.
every day.
No, once a week.
Oh, so you have a cleaning lady.
And I tip her, not like you.
How much you pay?
I gave her a $20 tip today.
No.
What?
How much you pay for the cleaning?
$120.
Okay, I pay 140 without tip.
Yeah, but you should tip.
What?
Well,
Pay
okay, well,
180 and tip.
she's doing a favor. Okay, wait. Let me. Okay, so a normal cleaning service would be like $300 or $400. She's
Okay.
doing me a favor because she was my mom's live-in nanny. So now,
Then I would absolutely tip her.
so you would tip her.
Yes.
So you don't tip people you don't know.
Why am I tipping you to do a service I'm paying you for?
Because it's nice.
Same reason why you tip a waiter.
Yeah.
The waiters get paid minimum wage, you fucking douche. Everybody knows
Come
that.
again?
You tip a driver?
Waiters get majority of their pay through the tips.
Paul,
It's
guy's
like a
really
known
cheap.
thing.
He doesn't tip anybody.
You don't tip guy? I'm surprised. I
Wait,
think that would be a good
at a
tip.
restaurant?
Guaranteed.
Well, at a
guy-
restaurant or
guaranteed
let's say
guy's-
a
guy's
driver.
10%er.
Uber's Uber I do.
Not Uber, like
Ubers don't get the full amount of the ride. Just
What
like,
about like an
a
airport
fucking
shuttle?
waiter doesn't get like a normal salary.
Guy, if you go to dinner and you spend $100, what do you tip? 110?
Come on, 120.
20%.
Figure
Yeah.
that. I
That's
knew
good tip. 20% is good tip.
it. No, it's not.
What do you tip,
I would-
Fouad? You're a good tipper.
20% is average.
No, that's on the high end.
No, it's not. 20% is average.
Is it?
A waiter
I would-
expects 20%,
Really? What do you
Yes.
tip? 25?
30.
30?
Unless they're shit, then I just give them 20 and just done with it. If they're really
30's
good,
good.
30. If they're really good, 30.
Hmm.
I like, you know what I really like? I really like when they get
Huh.
the bill and they see it and I see them smile.
Yeah.
It makes me
You
feel
like
good.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel good. I'm like, they did a good job.
Yeah.
I gave them money for their good job and they recognized it and that makes me feel good.
Do you guys tip
Mhm.
like airport shuttle drivers?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Usually five,
Yeah.
They get my
usually
bag
five,
for me.
$5.
Yeah, if they get my bag for me, yeah.
See, they never get my bag, so no, I don't tip them.
Guy, see,
You don't get your bag?
guy doesn't tip them because they know
That's
you're
why
not
you
going
don't
to
get
tip
your
them
bag.
probably.
You probably
They're
got
probably
yeah,
Get
they
my
probably-
bag.
The word is out. The word's out. They're like,
Guy's not a tipper.
guy's not a tipper. Don't get his bag.
they're like, fuck
You know
that
what
guy.
I think?
Get his own bag.
You want to know? I think I don't tip with shit like that most of the time. I don't always have cash on me. I'm,
You know
I'm
how
like
they,
a
you know why they get
Yeah.
your bag? No, but you're supposed to get cash because you know you're going to the airport. I don't have
Yeah, I know.
cash on me either, but I always have, when I go to the airport, I always have a couple fives on me because I know I'm going to tip the driver. And if you pull the money out when he's walking back to the back, he'll know to
Mm.
get your bag.
Mhm.
You don't want to give
Tricks.
him the five. You don't want to give him the $5.
Sometimes they wait, but sometimes don't even get out of the fucking bus.
Well,
Yeah, well, it
In that
depends on the
case.
shuttle. You're right. You're right. It depends on the shuttle.
Yeah, like the
Sometimes
shuttle.
I
ones
would
at
do
the
it.
airport. The ones that pick up at the airport, drop you off at the rental car places, never fucking take your bags.
They do sometimes. It depends on the shuttle. Sometimes they just open
Yeah.
the door and you get your own shit and leave.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
normally do.
Yeah. Then no, you don't tip that guy. Anyway,
So the only thing you're upset with, wait, do you leave a tip at a hotel?
fuck no.
And you're
I do
supposed to.
sometimes.
Supposed
Yeah,
to.
you are. You're supposed to leave a tip for your
Yes, you are.
cleaning staff.
You know what? You
But
got me-
nowadays,
you got me
since-
on
Yes,
this.
you are.
You got me on
Wait, they're cleaning your room, aren't they? Cleaning your room, you scumbag.
Since COVID,
With
since COVID, they
towels,
don't.
Vacuuming just like your house, huh? Right?
When I leave, listen. When I leave
Right?
a hotel,
Ah,
when
yeah,
I leave
yeah,
a hotel room, when I leave a hotel room, it's
You
fucking
leave a
clean as
shit,
when I
you don't
got there.
flush.
It's as clean as when I got there.
I think you're supposed to tip the
No.
hotel when you get there if you're going to be there
Telling
for a few days.
The only thing in my hotel room is the towels. I barely fucking move the bed around.
They don't clean your room no more, anyways, since COVID.
No,
They
I
will.
went to in Florida last week. They did every day.
No,
Really?
they will. I just
Every
tell them-
day.
I just put the
Not in
thing on
Canada.
straight. Yeah, they will.
They the last couple places I checked into told me at the front desk we don't
When's the
clean
last time you
anymore.
were at a hotel, bro?
Oh, I've been every weekend for the
Last
last
weekend
month.
we were on one.
But I think it was Calgary where I was a couple weeks ago. I was there. They told me at the front desk we don't clean anymore because of COVID. But if you want us to, just call us.
They don't realize COVID's over.
Not in Canada.
Canada hasn't got the memo yet.
Oh,
You haven't got the email from Biden?
And people wonder why the fucking Super Show has nobody in it. I'm like, because everyone
Yeah.
needs to be vaccinated to get here. That's why.
yeah, I think I had a big reason for it.
Okay,
Nick, I
so
love you.
basically, guy tips like
Love
shit.
you.
Guy tips like shit. He doesn't tip. Mate.
The only place I don't tip is my cleaners, you fucking twat.
Yeah, when you do tip, it's shit.
Nick,
don't
what do you
tip-
tip on $100?
You don't tip the airport guy,
What
Huh?
airport guy?
The shuttle.
the shuttle guy.
Nobody helps me with my bags.
You tip a cab driver.
Uber driver, yeah, all the time on the app.
Okay. Nick, what do
I'll
you
do
think?
that.
This
How
guy
about a
tip-
hairdresser? If you go get your haircut guy, do you tip there?
Yeah, I actually for when just to do my beard, I give him $30. He charged me
That's
10.
that. You give him 30
He
on
charges
top
guy
of the 10.
$35. He charges guy $35. Guy gives him 30.
You give him 40.
He charges me $10 to do my beard. I give him $30.
You give him a $20
every time.
tip.
Sometimes
Really?
$40. Yeah.
That's good. That's
That's
nice.
My barber,
200%
because my
tip.
barber, I text him. He
Yeah, me
fits
too.
me in any day I need, anytime. Doesn't matter what he's doing, how many people he's got if he's booked. So I always give him 30 or $40.
Why do you
no matter
respect
what.
I
your
tip mine
barber
good, too.
more than your cleaners? I hope they're watching.
Goddamn
I was
right.
gonna say you don't even tip your cleaners.
Because I clean my motherfucking house every goddamn day. So when they
Oh,
come to clean
I hope
it
they're
once every
watching- I
other
hope
week, it
they're
ain't that
watching.
motherfucking bad.
Why do you have a cleaner lady?
I gotta
Because
find
I
your
like
cleaner
just
and
to have it a
watch
little
this.
extra sometimes, bro.
See that, Nick? He tips the guy that cuts his face, but doesn't tip the fucking cleaner. It doesn't make sense.
Cleans your toilet.
They
They clean
come in
your
your
toilet.
house.
Your shitty fucking
They
sprayed
clean
toilet.
your house. They
Wait,
clean
why am I
your
shitty
toilet.
straight toilet?
Because I know your
It
toilet's
deserves it.
sprayed. You're a body.
Ask me to go in any part of my house right now, and you can see how clean I keep my house. They don't have a tough job.
I still think
And you
it's
shouldn't hire.
I don't want to fucking give my house a once over every week.
Anyway, the point is, I'm even lazier now because I have a maid.
You have a cleaning lady, a cleaning service.
Yeah.
A
what
maid
was that?
sounds maid makes you sound like you're bougie and rich. So shut up. I have a maid.
I'm gonna get her to live here to piss you off.
If you do, I'm fucking I'm gonna hire. I'm gonna get like a fucking live-in bride. And just be like, you're now a maid.
Why don't you do that? Can't you order like a bride from Russia or from Asia or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
a
you can
girl
do that,
wants to
mail
get
order.
caught and live with me.
Do it.
Oh,
Those
you
things
have
always
a better
turn-
life than she.
Those
Wait,
things always
wait.
turn out
Should
right.
I start to go?
My neighbor has one. I'm pretty sure.
Your neighbor,
Should I start a
your neighbor
GoFundMe?
does have one. His neighbor has a live-in
Pretty sure.
as a rental bride.
Yeah. And you know what? I see him outside in the summertime. He'll lie down on his lounge chair and she'll cut his toenails and his fingernails for him.
Yeah, it's great. She's like half his
Right.
age and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say to my wife, I'm like, you should be doing that. Cut my toenails and
Tell your
fingernails while I lie
wife,
down.
your wife's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I know she does tell me that.
That's fucking
I'm not
hilarious.
going near your toes. Yeah. Yeah, he's got it made.
So who are you trading lives with? We didn't answer the question yet.
No one. I'm me.
Yeah, who would
You
Nick
have
change
to.
with?
You have to pick someone.
Hi, guy.
You're gonna live by yourself.
He lives by
I live by
himself
myself now.
Yeah, but you have.
What do you want him to live with? Summer?
But he's gonna have panic attacks. You're gonna have panic attacks all the time. You live by yourself. You don't want
He
that.
does now.
No, he doesn't. He's fine.
Who's there now, Nick?
No one. My dog.
Yeah, but he doesn't have panic attacks about it. You do. So you're trading with a mental person.
Nick. I got a good life,
Do
bro.
you gonna become that person or you just get their life?
No, you have their life for one day.
I would walk around with like Nick and be the complete biggest dick in the world for
Yeah,
a
I'd
day.
take Nick's life too.
I'd be James.
Why? He's
Why?
fucking hairy and no hair.
The same
I
life.
like
you
to
have
see what
now.
it's like in England. No, I like to see what it's like
Take
in
a
England.
flight, Paul. Take a flight.
Yeah, you could be Nick and just take a flight.
Yeah, but he trains and he plays video games and he's huge.
Yeah, it sounds
I could do
great.
that. I could do
Oh,
that.
because Nick's
So you
I
would
small.
train and
So
I'm
you would
bigger.
trade. Wait, so you would trade
Nick's
lives with a
bigger.
guy? You would trade lives with a
I
guy
would like
so
to
you
just
could
like
play
see what it's
video
like to
games?
live in England and live that life.
And I have an Xbox.
Yeah. And you
got an
live in
Xbox?
Florida.
I have a Switch.
Who the fuck
You're
wants to
making a
live in
tougher
England?
choice.
England's just a
I
rainy.
don't know. I like to see what England's like.
It's just a rainy, cloudy place.
I like British people.
I like British people too, but I don't want to live in the rain.
I don't live in the rain either.
I hate rain.
We'll stay inside, Fouad.
No, I'd rather live in Florida in the sun.
I
Wow.
guess too humid. Nick's in Tampa.
Yeah, Fouad, you gotta come down, bro.
I'm gonna.
I would die there in the summertime.
I'm with Guy.
Your head would be-
I'm gonna
your
be
face
Nick and I'm
would
gonna
be
get my
so
butthole
red.
licked all day.
Oh, can you imagine? I'd be a leather handbag.
Me and Guy are taking Nick's life.
Taking Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
gonna, be
take James.
You're gonna be James, just gonna be looking at feet all day long and shit.
I don't like feet.
James likes feet.
I don't become James. You said I just to get his life.
No, you.
But James likes feet.
Yeah, you become the guys. You become that person for a day.
So you
Well,
like feet.
Then
I don't
you're
like
gonna-
feet.
You're gonna stare at feet and love them.
He's that much in the feet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna suck toes.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
James
Maybe I'll
said,
change my answer.
James said if a bird doesn't have nice feet, he calls them birds for some reason.
They do call
Birds.
them.
James calls
My
them
bird.
James calls them birds. Would you rather have mayonnaise as sweat or always have Cheetos cheese on the tip of your fingers for life? What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, mayonnaise for sweat.
Or Cheetos on your fingertips, like the dust.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So you
I
rather
would
sweat
think-
mayonnaise?
Say it again.
Fuck, what a choice this is. What
It's not even a choice. What are you talking about?
do you mean? I gotta pick one or the other.
You rather sweat mayonnaise? Is that even a choice?
I don't want cheesy fingertips. Everything I touch is
Sweat,
gonna have cheese on
Your
it.
sweat would be.
You're gonna
you know,
sweat
bad-
jizz, bro.
If
you know,
I
bad
scratch my
news-
forehead, I'm gonna get cheese on it.
If you sweat, you're gonna have cream coming out of your fucking.
You're gonna have cream
pores.
coming out of
That's
your
true. That's
it-
true.
and your nose, upper lip, your armpits, your balls, your fucking grundle,
And
your
you're
ass
gonna
crack.
stink.
You're gonna look like you're rolled in
Mayonnaise.
fucking jizz, bro.
Think about hot mayonnaise. You're gonna smell like shit.
It's gonna smell like a hot chicken sandwich.
How many joints did you smoke before this?
Who counts, man? Yeah, I guess I would take the cheesy fingers on over the sweaty mayo.
What are the most important things to keep in mind when you're trying to get your
Bro,
name
you
out there?
just got super high in 5 minutes. What happened?
What do you mean?
It kicked in. It kicked in.
It kicked in. You took an edible?
No, I
Eating an
didn't.
edible.
No, I would text you if I did. I didn't.
How did you get high in 5?
I don't know. I just kind of woke up. I had a coffee here. Maybe just kind of started kicking it now.
With THC?
Just woke up.
No, there's nothing in there.
Oh wait, this is funny. Thoughts on what Ben Pekulski said about the reason people can't lose fat is all the eating food and drinking from plastic containers. I'm
Come again?
gonna read this again just so you guys can fucking
One more time.
thoughts on what Ben Pekulski said about the reason people can't lose fat is all the eating food and drinking from plastic containers.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I literally ate from plastic containers the entire time I got ready for contests.
Me too. I still do it.
Why? So I'm not going to touch this one just because I don't want to say anything about Ben. What are the most important things to do and to keep in mind when you're trying to get your name out there? Nick, you can take this one because you're got 1 million followers. What's the most important thing to do when you're trying to get your name out there?
Be you.
Be you.
Be you.
What if you sucks and you have nothing going for you?
Well, then that's it for you.
Be fake.
Move on to something else.
Wait a minute, Nick. I have a question. Do you think you're popular because you're fucking humongous, or do you think you're popular because you're Nick?
Both.
Do you think you?
I built my social media in the beginning from being big and lifting heavy ass shit. That's how I got noticed.
Right.
And then, as I kept competing, I think that helped me. And then I will say coming on here helped me. Starting my own YouTube helped me. Winning shows helped
So
me.
getting your person. So you used your physique to start the ball rolling, and then use your personality to keep it going.
Yeah, because I had a big fan base, but no one knew who I was.
Yeah.
And once I started to showcase more of my personality, that's when
Took off.
things started to become more fluent.
I wonder how popular you would be if you.
Weren't friends with Guy Cisternino.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No, I mean, no, seriously. If let's say you didn't win the Arnolds, or you weren't as great a bodybuilder, do you think people would still love you because of your personality the same, or you think it's got to be the combination?
I think it's a combination.
People love a winner, right?
Only because of the way I talk.
I think
So very sophisticated?
No, like I have, that. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
yeah, go fuck yourself, guy.
I was gonna ignore it, but fuck you, motherfucker. No, I think because the way I'm very confident, and it's like me winning, I think allowed people to believe in themselves now.
I think because your confidence is real, though, because some people try.
Well,
to
that
portray-
too.
Some people try and portray confidence, and you can tell it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It doesn't come off the
Yeah.
same. Like people can
It's
tell.
not arrogance. That's why.
It's funny. I think people could tell the difference between like when there's something about your energy, your aura. People could tell if you're full of shit or not. So for me, if I had to guess Nick, I would be like, size got you going, and the personality, because usually when someone's your size or looks like you, they're kind of cunty or arrogant or whatever.
Don't be a cunt.
You called me cunty.
No, I didn't say you were.
Cunty,
I
Fouad.
said usually
I know.
people
your size,
expect. No,
kinda
people
cunty.
expect. People
Yeah.
expect. Listen,
No, yeah, no, I
anybody.
agree.
If somebody is 26 years old and they're top of the bodybuilding game and they look like Nick, most
Yeah.
people would expect that person to be kind of arrogant or shitty or like have attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think because he doesn't, and he's cool and he's normal and he's humble about it, even though he's confident, it draws in even more people. So it's like all those.
And you've delivered on all you've delivered on all the things that you said you're gonna do too.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're like a
Hey, I'm gonna do it. I do it, baby.
Nick, not Nick, Guy.
post-
How did you get your 400,000 followers?
Oh, I'm
What advice do you have? Because you're not big. So what is it that did it?
not big, but when you win a lot of shows, it means something.
You really think-
No,
I
I
don't think that's
it's
what it is.
also,
I
No,
don't think that's
I
what it
bet-
I
is.
also think it's
No.
guy's personality.
It's more
Oh, yeah.
guys' personality than
Yeah.
his physique.
Yeah.
Yo, who the fuck you talking about?
There we go.
No, that's not a knock on you.
No, but I think I built mine in the beginning.
Like collar, man.
Yeah, and
But
I
that's
always
not.
do
But
that.
that's not physique. That's the attitude people like.
Yeah, but I think mine wasn't physique. I think mine was more mentality first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Your
Personality.
personality, your grit.
Yeah.
I think it was mentality of how I trained in the
Yeah,
gym.
yeah.
And then personality is what held me
Like,
like
yeah, it's all
relevant
encompassing.
vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, it's like Nick was the opposite. Like Nick,
Yeah.
people noticed Nick because he had 25-inch arms, and then like,
no,
oh,
I
he's-
never walked around and like
Yeah.
people were like, look at the size of that guy.
Yeah, so they caught you because they're like, oh, that guy is. Sometimes I think me and you are a little bit similar, Guy, in that I think sometimes people can identify with us because we're not the greatest, but we worked hard enough to get ourselves to a point where we were in the conversation.
Yeah.
Well,
Not of the greatest, but like just as like top pros for a little while.
Yeah.
Like I don't consider myself any of the greatest by any stretch, but I was among the top 20 in the world for a little while, but I didn't have the greatest genetics. So people can see themselves in that, I think. And I think that's
Yeah.
what they have with you too. They see
Fouad,
like,
you have a pretty big fan base. What do you think got you there?
exactly the same thing I said with, I think for me, it was honestly, it was like a brick by brick kind of thing. Cause being from Canada was harder. So like I started building my fan base when I was like 22.
Mhm.
I would post on like all the muscle forums and stuff. And like people didn't know who I was. I was just this guy from Canada that like would post pictures of my underwear. And I think my fan base kind of built really, really slowly. And I think more of my fan base didn't come from, it was more like Guy. I think it was more just, I think people liked that I was fighting an uphill battle.
Well, yeah, I remember me being younger coming up. I used to watch both your videos,
But I think-
on like, YouTube and shit.
I think a lot of I think the average person can identify with like fighting that uphill battle, whether it
Yeah.
be at work or school or whatever. And I think that's where they draw the inspiration. And then when it comes to someone like you, Nick, they draw the inspiration just because it's like awe-inspiring, right? It's like a different level altogether.
Hmm.
Paul, how did you get all your followers?
You.
Being on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
From you.
Sorry, Paul. I want to touch on something really quick because somebody misunderstood my comment, and I don't want people to take it disrespectfully. We were
Which
having a
one?
conversation a couple podcasts ago about working a 9 to 5,
Yep.
and how I thought it was easier to work a 9 to 5 in as far as like people who just punch in and punch out, and they don't take their work home.
Yes.
I did not mean easier than, I didn't mean it was harder to be a bodybuilder.
Oh.
Because I think people took it that way. I in no means think being a bodybuilder is like hard work. It's more discipline and commitment. It's not hard work like going to a fucking job every day. But what I was
Different.
talking about was when you're a bodybuilder, you're also a businessman, because you have to focus on being a bodybuilder 24/7. I don't mean just your meals. I mean building your fan base, creating merchandise, maybe you're coaching, maybe you're doing all. So it's always like a work in progress to try and keep money coming in. There's no
Yeah.
guaranteed paycheck. So that's what I meant is it's more stressful in that you have to always perform to earn money. Whereas I think a lot of times in like a regular 9-to-5 job, not like specific, like high performing jobs. I just mean like a regular 9-to-5. Like if you work in a factory, like I have friends who work in factories, they go to work, they punch in, they work in the factory. It's hard as fuck. It sucks for them. They do it, they make their money and they punch out and they fucking go home and they don't think about it when they're at home. All I meant was that person's
Not taking the workload home with them.
they just have a safety net where
You have to hustle.
they don't have to hustle to make their money. They just have to go and do their job at work.
Yeah.
And
I got it.
And all I meant was like, as a bodybuilder, you're kind of a business. And if you're a business, you have to always hustle to innovate and keep bringing in money.
Yeah. And I think some people are cut out for either side.
Does that sound disrespectful? Like, I'm not trying to
No,
disrespect.
it's reality.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't want people, because some people commented and they were like, it seemed like they were offended.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, I think they took it like I was trying to say bodybuilding is harder than working. And I did not fucking mean that at all.
Oh, hey
I
guys,
didn't
we've all worked fucking 9-to-5s before, so relax. We know what it's like.
Well, I just like,
Everybody
mean,
chill.
people should know, like, we're all thankful that we get to bodybuild and train for a living. We don't.
Yes.
People think we make those statements like you made with not ever working a 9-to-5. So you know what working a 9-to-5 is like, so you can make that analogy.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
So
I've
it's
already
like
been on the other side of it.
let you make your analogy and stop being so fucking butthurt like the fucking pussy culture you guys are.
I don't think they were being
God.
buttered. I think they just took what I said.
Damn it.
What I said a little wrong.
Unbelievable.
Pussy culture.
All right.
What?
Are we gonna end on that, or you want to do rate your physique?
We haven't done those in a long time.
Rate your physique.
Huh?
Let's rate one.
Yeah, we haven't rated one.
Okay.
Let's
fine.
rate one.
Oh, this girl just did our show. Let's do her.
Just one.
Or doing a girl?
How'd she do?
She won, but I think she was the only one. Unfortunately.
Oh. Was there a lot of competitors, Fouad?
We had 100 competitors, Paul. Wasn't a big show.
With
All-
crossovers, we had a lot of entries.
Like 100.
Like crossovers, like people who do more than one class, you know?
Okay, that's great. How many competitors?
How many bodies, Paul?
I think we ended up with like just under 100. I think
Yeah.
we ended up with like 90-ish.
Shows are smaller here, Nick, because they have a lot of them. And ever since COVID, things have kind of
You
been.
guys have a lot of shows,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, especially in this province where we're from. But their numbers are coming back a little bit since COVID, at least.
Let me give you the stats. Slay's Fit is 5'6", women's bodybuilding and physique, 153 pounds. And she competed at our show.
Okay.
This is Slay's Fit.
Bodybuilder, huh?
Yeah, stage picks, Fouad.
Well, she's still feminine, so that's a plus.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, she really does.
That's not really it's kind of.
I think she did physique too, didn't she?
Yeah, she said
she did
bodybuilding and physique.
Looks good.
Yeah.
We need more of a stage shot. I don't think there is any.
No stage shots, no?
Come on, Slay's Fit. We can't rate you without fucking.
You can't rate.
Yeah,
without
she didn't
physique
post.
shots. Let's see, this is a post.
There's one.
You didn't post any?
I'm trying to.
They
Find
might not have got their photos yet.
Yeah, no, but she didn't. Nobody like took any of her.
That's
It
a good
looks like she in
This is a
shape
good-
would have a really good physique.
This is a good front lat. I
What
mean,
did she do? She did physique, you said?
She did bodybuilding and physique.
Oh shit, bodybuilding?
Oh, there.
Oh yeah.
Wow, look at this transformation. Holy shit.
Oh my god! Look at that badunkadunk on the left.
201? Wow.
Oh wow.
Holy shit!
Lost 40 pounds. It's pretty crazy for a girl. Man.
Yo, she put the work in there.
I can't find a physique shot. They're all like wearing clothes.
There was one with her with her medals around her neck where she was doing a front double by.
Wait, this is old though. Wait,
Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's old.
she looks like she's got a good physique though. I just can't rate your physique without a physique photo to show.
What about her story? Is there anything in her story?
No. Good shoulders.
Yeah.
I mean, judging off what I see here, she's pretty high up there.
Okay, let's go to the next one because I mean, good shoulders and arms.
Yeah, you look great. What we
yeah.
can see. Show more skin.
All right, let's get rid of that. Let's do Reggie Luke
Reggie Luke, you better be
Reggie.
fucking ready for this.
underscore
Bro.
Luke.
About to get fucking
Reggie
raided.
Reggie Luke is 6 feet tall. He's a 212-pound classic physique competitor, and he's competing on October 8th.
And he's from Newfoundland.
This is
Man.
post back workout.
Needs more back.
Yeah.
Did he train it yet?
That's a pretty good back. A little thin in the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. A little thin the left.
No, come on. He needs way more back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a lot more development here.
Bigger
Pretty-
delts too would
Pretty
help.
good. Yeah.
He needs some work.
Mhm.
I like the beard.
Reggie,
He
Chest
needs
a little thicker. Buys attach high.
Reggie,
he needs chest, he needs
more
arms,
muscle.
he needs shoulders,
He's like me, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
He's too
he
tall.
needs hamstrings.
Reggie, you're a little thin. You're a little thin for the height, dude. You need to.
Eat
needs
up,
some
buttercup.
I don't know what the
Gotta fill
cutoff
up
is,
more.
but you need more muscle. Let's move on to the next one.
Keep going, Reggie.
Steady grind 31.
Steady grind.
Steady of the grind.
All right, steady grind is 29 years old and he's 204.
This guy looks hardcore.
Tat
Jesus,
it up.
Jesus Medina.
Ooh, look at this. Hey, boy.
Ah. Oh.
Pretty good quads. Ab structure is pretty good.
It looks like his upper body is
Oh
smaller.
yeah.
than-
Quads are pretty.
Let's see. It's pretty balanced. Could use more shoulder.
Could
Yeah.
be harder.
More chest.
Could be harder for sure.
Can't see much from a black and
Lats.
white. Let's go. Let's,
You got any? You got like okay.
let's see what this looks like.
Filter.
Any back
Why is
shots,
everything-
Fred?
Why is
Hey,
everything
steady
filtered?
grind. Stop
Is
filtering.
it all black and white?
Bro.
That one's not black and white.
Oh, shadows.
It's filtered. That's all.
Yeah.
Everything's filtered.
Yeah.
No filter, steady.
All right, let's move on. To
I'm down with the filters.
Let's move on to somebody who's not filtered.
Okay, sorry, steady grinds.
Maybe next time. Steady.
Knock off your filter and shit.
I
K
can't believe
Wintz, Kyle Winters.
Kyle
Okay, let's see what you got. Oh shit!
coming in hot,
Kyle
bro.
Winters is
Look at this
Five.
guy, classic physique.
5'10", 210 pounds, 9 weeks out.
He's how,
Nails and more meat.
he's how tall?
5'10",
How much?
210 pounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Legs
Definitely has a
look,
classic physique.
legs look like they need some work.
More sweet.
Yeah, it's a little thin in the. All of it's a little thin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Upper body. Let's see.
Not horrible from the back on the right.
It's too hard. It looks like he just needs to be leaner. I can't tell from that.
Yeah.
Upper body looks definitely better than the legs. but-
Nice waist.
Yeah, it's a pretty good structure.
Yeah, I
Paul,
like it.
Paul, what do you think? You're the judge. Looks like a wrestler here.
He looks like a serial killer.
Hey, look at his face, man.
I know he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Paul, anything? Can you hear us?
Is you frozen?
Oh,
Paul, did you freeze? Paul's gone.
Bye.
I'm gonna piss my pants. Okay, let's rate this one and then we'll go. His physique's good. He's got good shoulders.
He's got very good lines.
Yeah.
he's amateur, right?
Yeah.
I think a little more thickness overall, and just like
Yeah.
conditioning.
He's really good.
He nailed his condition with a little more size. It'd be great.
All right, what are we saying? I'm gonna say 7-4.
I'll go 7-3.
Guy,
I'll go
I gotta piss my pants. Pick something.
7-2.
7-2, 7-3, 7-4.
All right, cunts. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. I gotta go piss.
Wait, are you gonna end
no,
it?
I
in-
gotta go piss.
Yeah, end it. But don't end this.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then go
bye,
pee
everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.